quite a lot. I went on a date recently, and this girl organically brought up, I didn't say anything about comedy. She just brings up, I'm really into comedy. I'm like, oh, this might be a good connection. And so I say, you're into comedy. Who would you say is your favorite comedian? And she said, Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeFucking-Generous. Do you guys believe me if I threw the bread and walked out of that date? Because I did. Yeah. My parents, I'm Mexican, and my parents are like really Catholic. I'm not. They're very, very Catholic. And all they care about is me settling down and starting a family. That's all they talk about. Every time they see me, they're like, have you met a nice girl? When are you gonna settle down? And it's to the point where my dad says like passive aggressive shit. He'll be like, you know, when I was 20 years old, I had already asked for your mom's hand in marriage. I put a ring on her finger. I'm like, okay, Pops. When I was 20 years old, I was asking my girlfriend to stop trying to put her finger in me. So I think we're on different life paths, you know? I'll be like, when I was 27, I already had 3 kids. I'm like, bud, one of them was from an affair. Get off your high horse, okay? You're a piece of shit. Yeah, so like pretty much in their eyes, I'm like a failure for not being like a family man already. Or as my mom's been putting it recently, a possibly gay failure. Why does that get a clap? Dude, she's being mean to me. She's trying to bully me into settling down. Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of driving, like for work, and then after work, I do a lot of driving for comedy. I'm like always driving, I feel like. I'm driving all the time. Something I learned recently about driving is that spaghetti and meatballs, not a driving food. Do you guys know that? I learned the hard way. I was eating spaghetti and meatballs going to the gym, because that's how you get this physique, you know? And I notice I'm like veering a lot. I hit this speed bump really hard. I got a little bit of air. And anyway, if you live near 75th and Warnell and you have a chocolate lab, no you don't. Spaghetti was really good. What can I say? Believe it or not, I used to be a worse driver. I used to drink and drive like a lot. Anyone have a DUI? Right here, hell yeah. Did you boo? Oh, sorry, never mind. But okay, DUI, I got mine when I was 19 years old. I was leaving this party and I see the lights in my rearview mirror. I just look over at my girlfriend, I'm like, this is not gonna go well. But he's taking a long time back there, and as I'm waiting, I just start to like pump myself up. I'm like, you know what? I can get through this. I'm not that drunk. I just have to make sure that I enunciate, I'm polite, I don't, just sound intelligent, be polite, you'll get through this. This guy comes up to my window. First thing he says, he's like, how much have you had to drink? I go to sound intelligent. I'm like, officer, what pray tell make a gentleman such as yourself put such a quandary upon me on an evening like this? And he goes, you really want to know? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay, number 1, you're a Mexican teenager and you sound like an old Southern judge. That is number 1. Number 2, all of the beer cans. That's number 2. Number 3, there are 4 cones dragging off of your back bumper. Just like, officer, it would appear that the 12 twisted T's have turned on me. Could you kindly escort me to the county jail on account of I'm a drunk piece of shit and I shouldn't be driving? Yeah. That's DUIs are cool. Fortunately, he was a cool guy. He was like flexible. I didn't have to go to jail. I still got in some trouble, but didn't have to go to jail. I've never been to jail, But I have had a drop the soap experience. You guys familiar? You clap at the weirdest things. You guys familiar with this phenomenon? Yeah? Okay. I believe it or not, I was home alone. And it wasn't even my house. It was this old girlfriend's house. She had this really shitty studio in Westport. I hated that place. It was ancient. My least favorite part of her apartment was the shower. It was really old. It had 3 handles. It was hard to like figure out temperature and pressure and shit. Yeah, and then least favorite part, handles. For some reason, the middle handle, it like stuck out really far. And it was at this really unfortunate elevation. Guys, I turn around to pick up this bar of Irish Spring. This handle gave it to me so hard, right in the ass. I did not know what had happened. I thought I got electrocuted. I'd never felt that before. I felt a vibration go from the bottom to the top of my spine. I jumped up and I yelped. Guys, what I'm trying to say is I've been chasing the dragon ever since. All right, I've been Cesar Aguilera. Up next, we have Keith Louis Spencer. He's one of my favorite guys in the Kansas City scene. You guys give it up for him.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I moved to Missouri 4 years ago. But I wish it was 6. Because if it was 6 years ago, my probation would be over by now. Yeah, man. Yo, I moved to Lee Summit when I moved to Missouri. And my wife told everybody where we lived. Now we live in Independence. And whenever we get asked where we live, she tells everyone next to Blue Springs, yo. Yo, that is so vague, right? Isn't that vague? Yo, I used to not endorse that. But after spending enough time in both cities' jails, I just... Yo, I started to understand her better, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I've been trying to familiarize myself with Kansas City, right? I've been trying. I was on 79th and Warnell, and I was with my buddy that was born and raised in Kansas City. I was like, yo, where are we at? He said Waldo. I was like, where's Waldo? Now, he laughed, but I was serious. I'm like, yo, where are we? No, seriously, because we came from up north, downtown. I know it's downtown, but we're up north. He was like, we were not up north. Right now we're in South Kansas City, but we were not up north. I was like, what do you mean? We were right next to North KC. We were up north. He was like, nah, we were not up north. North KC is North Town. I'm like, what? How many norths are there? What are you talking about? This is crazy to me, man. But like, yo, I don't understand my wife either when she says all this stuff about not, next to Blue Springs. Like, yo, we live in East Independence. Yo, it is not that bad, yo. Like, yo, I think a great billboard for East Independence would be like, East Independence, better than Raytown. Like, yo, it's not bad, man. I don't understand my wife, man. They're like, no one in my neighborhood worries about their catalytic converters, man. Like, can we just be realistic? I don't get it, man. It's just crazy, yo. But yeah, man, I do love being in Kansas City. I love it out here. I really do, man. Yeah, yo, the first thing that I noticed coming from New York City and being here is the people. Yo, the people here are so much nicer when they're not driving. Like, yo, man. It's crazy. And the gun laws are more lenient. So why do so many of you drive like you can't be shot? Man, this is crazy, man. Yeah, yo, I don't like telling people that I'm from New York City, man. One dude in Denver, he actually heard that I was from New York City. And he told me that he wanted to go to the Bronx, which for reference is like someone coming to Kansas City and being like, I want to see Prospect. Like, what? Why? Why would you want to go there? It's terrible. He told me that he was a big fan of Bronx Tale, which is a great movie. It's a great movie. But the Bronx is a shithole. Now people are like, what? The Yankees are in the Bronx? Guess what? During games, so is half the NYPD. Yeah, yo, it's terrible out there. Trust me, it's terrible. But he wanted to go to the Bronx anyway, which is kind of crazy to me, man. It's like going to see Prospect. It's like, yo, what is he, a ghetto tourist? Like, yo, do you go on vacation? You like want to go on vacation and see poverty? Like, what are we doing, man? That's crazy to me, man. I don't get it. I don't. But I don't like telling people that I'm from New York City because people here always ask me why I left. And the reality is that answer is actually really polarizing. I don't know if y'all remember, it was 5 years ago, but New York City lost their minds during the pandemic, man. They lost their minds. I got stopped on the street by a homeless dude for not keeping safe distance. He was like 6 meters apart, 6 meters apart. I'm like, what? Who told this dude about the metric system? Like, what is going on, man? 6 meters, that's like 6 school buses. You can't do that far, man. Yeah, yo. But then New York City actually announced a mandate, yo. They announced a mandate. They tried to take away my bodily autonomy. Yo, they tried to ban menthols. Yo! Are you kidding me? I left New York City with my family immediately. Whole family gone. That's it. It's a wrap. And I swear to God, if Missouri tries to ban menthols, I'll fucking leave there too. Yo, I'll move my family to Mexico for menthols. Como se dice menthols? I'll learn. I swear to God, I'll learn, yo. Yeah, man. But yo, New York City is mad walkable, right? So I've been walking around Kansas City. I do walk. But one time I walked through a back alley and a group of white people entered the alley and saw me, and then they went the other direction. All I thought was, I still got it, yo. Yeah. Yo, man. That shit was awesome. Yo, making any group of white people leave a place by just being there feels amazing as a retired thug. And I just, you know what I'm saying? It felt great. I tried to share what I accomplished with a white friend of mine. And she tried to play me and say that those white people only left because they were being racist. What? I am a 6'6" black dude in a back alley. I was talking to myself. My beard looks homeless. Like, yo, man. If any one of you enter an alley, then see someone like me and leave, that's not racism. That's common sense. What are you doing, man? Guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Hey, yo, coming up next to the stage, he is amazing. Y'all gonna love him. He's a regular at the Comedy Club of Kansas City. He travels all around the Midwest. Please give a warm welcome to my friend, Mick Rice Hall!
Hey, keep it going for Keith. I'm Mick Rice Hall. I like going door to door selling no soliciting signs. How's that? Isn't that fun? Isn't that crazy? They're not following their own rules. Kind of wild. You guys ever catch yourselves looking into people's garages? I mean, if your garage door's open, I am going to slow down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious. I'm not a klepto, right? But I could use a weed eater. You know what I mean? Let's go. Keep the engine going. During the week, I like to take my neighbor's mail out of their mailboxes, right? And then put it back on Sundays, yeah? Oh my God, this is my biggest fan right here. He loves my shit. I'll tell you what, it's really fun to watch their faces, you know what I mean? But it's also a felony. Oh well, what do? Live a little spicy. Just a little bit. That's always fun. Who's got the beaties? Anybody got diabetes? Where's my Beatties family? Hey, fam, what's up? Who's got the insulin? Oh, yeah, probably. I'm about to. My toes are tingling right now. Dude, diabetes runs in my family, and it's, it's kind of crazy. Probably because my family doesn't run, Like, we're not runners. We're not athletes. It is kind of crazy. Like, most of my family has died from, like, diabetes or diabetes complications. Like, my grandpa got his legs cut off because of diabetes. It was just terrible. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of morbid, to kind of sit there and think about, like, what you might die from, And I'm probably going to die from diabetes. This fucking sucks. Because of all the white powders, I didn't think sugar was going to be the one that took me out. You know what I mean? Like, that one's a little crazy. You guys working? Are you employed? Unemployed? Employed. Do you love your job? Clap if you love your job. What do you do? Landscaping. Oh my God. That sucks. I thought you were going to say, like, I got an office job. I'm like, I'm a CEO. I don't fucking... I'm sorry. Capitalism fucking crushes me, okay? It's terrible. I hate it because I dream about work, right? And it sucks because I don't get paid for it. It's like, don't give me full-time. Just give me, like, half-time, at least. I'll tell you what, the only way I maintain positivity at work is I look for change on the ground, right? So if I find a nickel, that's a 5-cent raise for that hour, Like positivity. If I find a quarter and a half-smoked cigarette, I'm doing really good that day, okay? Like, that's always fun. Yeah, work's crazy, man. My manager, he says 1 minute, he's like, Mick, work harder. And then the next second, he's like, Mick, get rid of that boner. And I'm like, ah. Look, dude, I can only work 2 ways, okay? Really hard or slightly soft, okay? And you can't have both in one day. That's always fun. You guys, I don't ever, try to, dig on anybody for their occupation. You guys fans of OnlyFans? Let's go. God, yeah, they're doing a duty. They are serving their country really well. I'm a fan of OnlyFans. I like to support my friends and my family. You know what I mean? I support local, okay? That's how I do it. If you're not impressed with OnlyFans, you think that's a disgusting industry. There's an industry out there where men buy women's. You guys, yeah, they buy women's dirty panties, and that's a disgusting industry, right? It is, because those it's crazy. They just wear them, they dirty them up, and then gross guys buy them. And they go for a lot. They go for quite a bit. The pair that I'm wearing will go for $120. They don't know I'm Sally. It's a rare form of catfishing, okay? But this is a Hillsider's pair, okay? You know what I mean? Let's get into it. I haven't showered in days. Yeah, I call that passive income. That's passive income. Write that down. It's always fun. I got a business model for some fast food scented candles. Isn't that fun? Yeah. The first one is KFC in the car, right? It looks like the gravy. It's fantastic. And I got more, don't worry. For the late nights, I got Midnight Taco Bell. And that's fun. That's good for the bathrooms, you know what I mean? And then last but not least, I got McDonald's in the wind, right? Because who hasn't been downwind from McDonald's and thought, this should be the one in the front room. This is the one. This is that scent I need to complete my life. Do you guys remember the McDonald's AI? Did anybody go through the drive-thru with McDonald's AI? Well, they had this McDonald's AI, and I had no clue they even rolled it out, right? And so I go up to the drive-thru, and I'm trying to order something, right? And I order a Filet-O-Fish. I'm the reason why Filet-O-Fish is still on the menu. Thank you, okay? If any of my other brethren, and the Filet-O-Fish is why I have diabetes too, so thank you. But I go to the drive-thru, right? And I order my Filet-O-Fish, and then I hear this girl, and she's like, ooh, and what else? And I'm like, oh, she kind of sounds hot. You know what I mean? Well, maybe a 10-piece nugget or something, you know what I mean? And she's like, ooh, yeah, and what else? And I'm like, oh, God, girl, give me your number. You know what I mean? I can't wait to get up to the menu and pay, you know what I mean? And then it's just Cody that hands me my large Coke, and I'm like, who's this? You are not the chick. I got catfished by McDonald's AI. That's fucked up. That's really crazy. All right. Well, Yeah, I've been Mick Rice Hall, guys. Down with the robots. I'll tell you what, I don't like AI, okay? I'll be the first robot racist, okay? That's right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. How you guys having fun? Yeah, give it up for all the comics you've seen tonight. By the bathrooms, if you happen to go to the bathrooms, there are a list of all the comedians. They have their socials on there. They also have their Venmos. Go right there, follow them, give them money. It's a fantastic thing that John's put together. Give it up for John all the way. And Hillsiders.
I've got a couple. These are $10. A couple of these posters over in the corner, and these will go help pay for the camera. We're actually streaming right now on YouTube, Blackmagic TV. And like he was saying, just take a picture over there by the bathrooms there. It's got everyone's social, Venmo, and all that kind of stuff. And if you want a poster, come find me. I'll be over there in the corner. And with that being said, Mick Rice Hall, let him hear it one more time. This is I said earlier you wouldn't see me till 10:30. I lied to you, and I want to apologize for that. But it was for good reason. We have a special guest that's popped in that used to perform on these shows, like right there. Wasn't on that one, but as an example, like 2023, he would have been on one of these shows. But absolutely hilarious. He moved out of town, but he's back for us tonight. Put your hands together for the wonderful Curtis Ragsdale, ladies and gentlemen.
Hillsiders, it's good to be back. Make some noise for John for putting this thing together. Wow, it's good to be here. You're like, Curtis, why are you back? It's because I am unemployed. This is what happens when your mom is like, come home, I'll pay for your flight. I'm like, well, I'm not really doing anything ever. So just in my room. No, it sucks. I'm an unemployed software engineer right now. It's a pretty bad time. If you want to get a clue of how bad it is, does anybody know who Brandon Aubrey is? Brandon Aubrey, he's the kicker for the Dallas Cowboys. And before he became a kicker, he was an unemployed software engineer. And it was so hard for him to find a job that his girlfriend was like, hey, you used to play soccer in college. You ought to try kicking. And his pivot from being unemployed was to become the greatest kicker the NFL has ever seen. So that's how hard it is to get a job in software engineering. If anybody has a T, I want to start practicing. I also have the same values as Harrison Butker, so I'm going to take over. No, I'm just kidding. My girlfriend's here, and she doesn't cook, so I don't know. It's good to be here. It's weird. When you're unemployed, you do weird stuff. Like I went to go see The Long Walk, like the movie based on the Stephen King book. I'm going to spoil it for you. It's just a lot of teenagers getting shot in the head. It's like an extremely graphic movie. I had not read the book. I don't read books. I don't know if you can tell. But I went to the movie. I went to like a 3 p.m. screening of The Long Walk on a Tuesday. And in front of me was a mother and her like 12-year-old daughter. And I was like, oh, that's nice. A mother-daughter bonding moment. I didn't know what the movie was. And then after I got done, I was like, wow, that was a lot of kids getting shot in the head. I don't know. And it was funny because as we were leaving the theater, the mom was like, did you like the movie? To the daughter. And the daughter was like, eh. And the mom just goes, grow up. So, I don't know. It's weird. I was walking down the street the other day, and I passed 2 guys that were, if I had to guess, in their 40s. And they were having a conversation. The only part of the conversation I caught was he was like, hey, man, just send me the receipt on Snapchat, which is not something you want to hear coming out of like a 40-plus-year-old, like 2 dudes. I don't want to sound like I'm better than all of you because I got rid of Snapchat. I'm 25. I got rid of it like 3 years ago. Thank you. And, you know, I employ everybody to do the same. It's not good. Like, I hit a point when I turned like 23 and I was like, I'm okay with everything I say and do being on the record. Like, I don't have anything to hide. I'm not up to like mischievous things. I don't think you can be above 35 and have an app where the main selling point of the app is that everything you say and do is deleted within 24 hours. Also, he said, send me the receipt. Receipts are something completely antithetical to the idea of Snapchat. Snapchat is a place for no receipts. That's why we can't get the Epstein list. It's stuck in somebody's My Eyes Only. They can't get the code. I don't know. It sucks. I've been thinking a lot about myself because, like I said, I'm unemployed. I just sit staring out at the window, and I was like, who am I? What am I? I realized that, like, in my life, I've never, ever been, like, a friend of somebody that's ever been like, let's take this outside right now. Like, I don't think I've never been in a physical confrontation. I think most of the people I call my close friends have never been in a fight. And I realized, I was like, there's a lot of guys that are like, you got to train now. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you got to be ready if somebody's going to fight you. And I'm like, I'll just get a gun. Like, I don't know. Everybody, like, you don't know what's going to happen. You got to be able to defend yourself. I was like, no, I'll just get a gun. And people are afraid of gun. Like, I'm going to be honest. If everybody in here had a gun, I would be a little nervous, okay? But if I had a gun, I'd be so confident. Oh, my God. I'd be like I could like cross my legs and sit down. I could do crazy shit with a gun, dude. I'm a living life, dude. Guns are cool. People like, some people don't like guns. I'm like, guns are fucking cool. Pulp Fiction, Dirty Harry, guns are fucking cool. And people are like, Curtis, those are movies. Well, what do you say when you had a cool night? You're like, last night was a movie, okay? If you want it to be a movie, fucking shoot a guy. That's how you make it a movie. That's how you're really cool. I don't know. That's all I wanted to do. Give it up for John, everybody. He's coming back up. Oh, sorry. No, never mind. Fuck John. I'm 3. Fuck John. 1, 2, 3. Fuck John. No, I'm just kidding. We love John. I forgot. I'm supposed to bring up the next comic. You're going to love her. I think she's running away. I'm not entirely sure, but make some noise for Reagan Rose.
Woo! Hillsiders, how we fucking feeling? Yeah, you guys have a good night? I am wearing a Halloween costume. It's me if I had a blonde bob. So everyone's gonna do it next year. I wanted to get ahead of the curve. Yeah, you guys having a good week? Yeah, I'm having a bad week. Just found out I have carpal tunnel in my hand from scrolling too much on my phone, which just like sucks because now I have to move to desktop to watch my porn. And like, I don't really like desktop computers because we had one growing up that every single member of my family would use. Like, my mom was making dinner and I was 5 feet away making my Sims have sex. So, she would always be hogging the computer too. She was always reading something on there and she would like get pissed when we would look over her shoulder. When I got older, I realized she wasn't reading like mommy blogs or cooking recipes. She was reading smut. And not like any smut, but exclusively Twilight fan fiction. Yeah, she was always Team Edward, but I was always Team save that shit for after your kids go to bed. Yeah, when she wasn't on there, we just had like a constant flow of Dave Ramsey finance content coming out of the computer. And that's how I found out we were poor. Yeah, I got pretty well acquainted with the guy. Like, he became almost like a second father to me. But it's pretty natural to want to rebel against your parents, I think. So that is why I still went into debt. Yeah, I saw a guy walking down the street the other day, and I'm like, whoa, do you know you look identical to Dave Ramsey, financial guru, award-winning podcaster? And I don't really think he liked that. But to be fair, I feel like celebrity lookalikes are just a subtle way to diss people. Like, if anyone's ever told you that you look like Ed Sheeran or Jay-Z, they did not have pure intentions behind that. I asked a guy one time at a show, who's your celebrity lookalike? And he goes, all my friends say I look like the rat from Flushed Away. Like that DreamWorks movie. I was like, your friends thought you resembled a fugly animated sewer rat? And they told you? Like, my grandma was identical to Willem Dafoe. But I kept that to myself until after she died. I had a coworker recently, and she's like, you really remind me of someone, but I just cannot put my finger on it. And, like, everyone says I look like Jennifer Lawrence, you know, without the bob. And she goes, no, you look like Casey Anthony. Yeah, speaking of mothers, I thought I was about to become a mother recently. Yeah. Keep having pregnancy scares, and I blame that on my gambling problem. I just cannot stop poking holes in my condoms. So, it's a thrill. But this time I went to Walmart to go buy a test because I want to know as soon as possible whether or not I'm spending the next 18 years doing custody swaps in the McDonald's parking lot. And at Walmart, they keep those puppies locked tight behind the glass with the deodorant. Like, they've got hunting knives and axes just right on the shelf. But the $3.99 pea stick, that's where they draw the line. And I can't get over the deodorant thing either because I feel like it's just one more fucked up system in place to keep black people from getting degrees. Yeah, once you actually find someone to get the test out for you, they don't just hand it to you. They escort you to self-checkout, and instead of just nonchalantly walking past the 10 people we had to cut in line, the lady holds up the test and goes, "Coming through." I was like, "Bitch, stop." Maybe if I had a ring on this finger, that'd be okay. But now everyone knows that little Ricky here is gonna be a bastard. I want to name my future kid Ricky because if it's a girl, she's got a job lined up as a mechanic. And if it's a boy, then he can be like a featured soloist on a Royal Caribbean. But little Ricky's going to stay a bastard because nobody does shotgun weddings anymore. And that's why I'm against gun control. Don't worry, guys. I'm not pregnant. The test was negative. But it did get me thinking, what kind of mom I would be, because there's, dance moms, there's soccer moms, but I would probably be a Munchausen syndrome by proxy mom. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what that is, that's a mental illness you have when you pretend that your kid has a disorder so that you get attention, Sports are so expensive. Dance classes are thousands of dollars a year. But I can go to Goodwill right now and buy a wheelchair for $4, maybe $5. Or I don't even need to do that. I can go to a memory care facility and steal one. What are they gonna do? Remember? Oh, yeah. A lot of people clam up when I start talking about this, but don't worry, I have a backup plan. If one day my kid just gets up and starts walking, I'm just gonna act as shocked as everyone else. I'll be like, "Ricky, you did not tell me you could do this, bro." All that physical therapy we've been doing has really been paying off. Good job, mama. No, probably a good thing the test was negative. I'm single. Anyone else single here? Yeah, it's been hard for me. I've got bad commitment issues. I blame that on the fact that I've worked in a country club since I was in high school. Pretty sure the only faithful relationship I've seen come out of that place has been between the director of fitness and the underage girl that he hired to fold the towels. So, I went on a first date recently and we went on a hike, and the guy convinced me that I had poison ivy. And then I went to the doctor, and he's like, "That cannot be sexually transmitted." So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give it back up to the next person. There's posters over there. John said they were $10 right after I snuck one in my purse. So, make sure you guys go pay that money. Give up for your next comedian. It's Adam Maxwell!
Keep it going for Reagan. She's funny. I like her. I'm so relieved, though. I was hoping, I was really glad that she didn't introduce me as Adam Maxwell, the guy with the same last name as the sex trafficker, Ghislaine Maxwell. Right? Glad no one brought that up. Woo! Got a little reverb in there. Woo! Nice. Anyway, on with the jokes. Fall is here, right? It's cooled off a little bit. We asked for this shit. That's nice. It's colder out. I like this weather. At my house, I had the windows open, Got a little fresh air coming in. But you gotta be careful if you got the windows open at your place, you know, because everybody outside can hear the shit that's going on inside, you know? Like when I'm screaming at my kids. I was yelling at them today. I was like, you know, you goddamn kids! When I looked and saw the windows open, I said, are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Good save, Dad. This time of year, fall, you know, I like to go camping. Does anybody go camping like that? Get out in the wilderness, you know? I like to take the whole family, go camping, or as I like to call it, practice, for when we lose the house, right? It's never too early to teach the kids about financial responsibility, right? Because I'm broke, you know, and I'm cheap. I grew up poor. Got to instill it in the kids, something I want to pass on to my children, poverty. Like Halloween's in a couple of days, you know, and the kids are talking about costumes, and I'm like, they're old enough, I can try to talk them out of costumes, you know, not because they're inappropriate, because I don't want to pay for them, you know. One of my kids is like, I'm a witch, you know, Dad, I need a cape for my witch costume. And I'm like, black trash bag under the kitchen sink, right? And the other kid's like, Dad, what are we going to put our candy in? You know, I said, didn't I just say black trash bag under the kitchen sink? I said, I don't get two. Those are expensive. Just one now. Do you want to be Elphaba or do you want to be broke? It's your choice. Anyway, you guys are being so good tonight. Bless your hearts. I am a taller gentleman, you might have noticed, right? And yes, if you're wondering, my height is in direct relation to the length of my penis. You see my penis, it measures 6 feet 4 inches long. That's true, right? And you're nodding your heads, but not as great as it sounds, okay? A logistical nightmare, really. You know, I got to carry one of those like retractable hose things in my pants all the time for all this dick, you know? I got to, reel it in when I'm done using it and shit. I got to tuck it into my sock when I'm riding my bike, so it doesn't get caught in the chain. Talking about penis, guys. Stay with me. I can't get it hard all the way. Let's be real. Let's be honest. She made eye contact on that one. Something about, all the blood flow down here makes me pass out up here, So at best, I would say my erection is the same consistency as half-cooked spaghetti, right? Okay. Another thing I failed to mention, my penis is also the circumference of spaghetti, right? It's just one long noodle dick. The joke is over. Don't worry. It's good. You did great. That joke is just for me. A comedian friend of mine's like, Adam, you got to lay off all these dick jokes. I'm like, dick jokes are my bread and butter, baby. Comedy is about doing material you know. And my friends and family are always telling me, Adam, you know dick about stand-up comedy. You guys hung in there for that. Thanks so much. Little story for you. Gotta wet my whistle. Hang on. So I used to work at this, I used to have an office job where I worked the late shift, right? And so it just means I was there, the last person on the floor, right? So one night I'm leaving, and I thought I was the only person in the place, and I ran into the night janitor, okay? And it startled me, so I was like, oh shit. But I got to paint a picture for you. The janitor was an ugly man, unsightly behemoth, okay? Not to be mean, but he kind of looked like, Jason Voorhees from, Friday the 13th with the hockey mask, without the hockey mask, all right? So I said, oh, shit, let's cover this up. Have a nice night, And he didn't say anything. And that's okay, and I left, right? And then the next night came, and this time he was ready for me, okay? And he started taking out trash closer to my desk or whatever. And this time he wanted to say something to me. He said, "Have a nice night," right? Which was nice, right, I thought. And every night I go home and I think about this gentleman, like, wait a minute, has no one ever talked to this man before? Obviously people probably treat him poorly because of his smell and his looks. But, I'm trying to be friendly. So anywho, the next night came, and he, of course, does the same thing. And I say, "Yeah, man, see you later. Have a good one." And I'm thinking to myself, this guy's never talked to people. No one's ever talked to this man before. And I feel bad. And I feel bad because I myself thought immediately, how do I turn this into a joke? Right? How do I tell you guys about it? And then I thought, maybe I'll be doing comedy, and Have a Nice Night guy comes in. And he finds out I'm doing comedy, and he walks to the door, and he's standing in the back of the room, and I'm doing the bit about him. And he's upset, but, he knows no other words. So he's like, "Have a nice night," with all the betrayal and confusion in his voice. "Have a nice night." Guys, that was my time. Thanks so much for clapping and shit. Your next comic coming to stage, very funny guy, one of my personal friends, Murad. Get up here, buddy.
Hey, I saw some of you dozing off back there. Why are you guys sleeping? I want to hear some noise. Come on! Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys, thanks for being here. On this carpet, I feel like at home. I'm gonna fly away. Guys, we're gonna play a quick game. If you can guess where I'm from, you're gonna win an edible from me. All right, my best friend Brock is gonna win this because I promised him. Fuck you guys. Guess what? This is Trump's America. There is corruption. And I'm from the land of corruption. This shit is like Mayo lied to me. I'm like, what? You can still don't have to pay at DMV to get your license? Count me in. Send more money to Israel. It's fine. You don't like that? Do you want to send less money? Send the money? I guess it's you guys' money. Don't pay fucking taxes because people like her is like, give away my money. Who needs roads in Missouri when I can change struts every year? Let's send the money to Israel because, they need to fix their roads. Roads to my heart. Oh, God. Guys, give it up for me. I was cleaning up the streets of Kansas City a couple weekends ago. Hell yeah. I made it sound like I'm Batman. Cleaning up the fucking streets. No, I was actually doing community service, and the thing is when you do community service outside, I realized people who drive by will stop or like slow down and honk just to say thank you, just to say, hey, thanks for doing this for us. But the thing is, I was like, don't thank me, thank the judge. Thank the judge, thank the Lord, thank the judge. No, that's not how it goes. So here's the thing. When you're there and doing this kind of community work, you get to have this conversation with people, and they always ask you something like, what are you in for? Like we're in prison. And I was like, and I was with this lady because when you go there first time, there's like experienced ones that they pair you with. So like they tell you what kind of trash to pick up and stuff because I am not smart enough to figure that out, I guess. And I was with this woman, and she asked me, hey, so what are you doing this for? And I was like, I was speeding. And I'm like, why are you here? She's like, I got busted with 5.2 grams of meth on me. I'm like, I'm glad that in this country we're on the same level with this woman. And she actually opened up to me. She's like, I am actually trying to be clean. I'm trying to see my son, my grandson, and I'm stay away from everything. And then after that, he said, but if you had $10, I would suck your cock. And I happened to have some cash on me that day. Hey, that's my alarm that tells me to go to a show. So I'm glad I showed up. Dude, I napped for 2.5 hours. I woke up, it's 8 p.m. Murad was supposed to go up at 8 p.m. And I was like, fucking, we're late. I'm a foreigner and a comedian. I'm double late. I'm late to funerals, you know, I'm late to everywhere. So while we were doing this, cleaning up the street shit, one guy yelled at me. He said, go back to your country. I was like, bro, you live in Paseo. Calm the fuck down, you know? If anything, you need people like me here. Not like you, bro. I love it. I love being here. I love being in Kansas City. If I could change it to anything else, it would be anything else. I have been in this city long enough to hate this place. You know, when you're in a relationship, you hate your wife, and they're like, no, she seems sweet. You're like, you don't know her like I do. That's my relationship with Kansas City. Bro, I've been robbed at gunpoint 6 times in this town. Yeah, I have a video of me getting robbed at gunpoint. I have a memory for my grandchildren. How many of you can say that? I love being here. Please don't deport me. It's fun. I love it. Yes, I want to go back to the beginning. I'm from a country called Azerbaijan. Have you guys heard of that? No? I know who you voted for. No, I'm kidding. No, that would be 90% of the country. So it's not a political thing. It's just you guys suck at geography. That's... Sorry. Sorry, I said you guys. I meant women. No, I'm kidding. I'm from a country called Azerbaijan. It's a small country, and it's a post-Soviet country, so it hasn't been around for too long. What I'm trying to say is, my country is only 1 year older than me. So when I was growing up, they're like, Murad, you're the future of this country. I'm like, bitch, we're the same age. They're like, this is your motherland. I'm like, more like stepmotherland. And I can say something nobody here can say. I have fucked women older than my country. Some of you are older than my country. You guys are so fucking old. All right. He's been pouring great drinks. Give it up for your bartender, everybody. How about that? I forgot his name. I'm a terrible person. But he can say my name either, so we're even. We're having fun, we're even. I've been here for close to 10 years, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I have so many observations about this country. Here's one. United States of America. Land of legal and ethical dilemma. This is the only country in the world where you cannot touch a bald eagle, but you can touch a kid. Let it marinate. Listen, if I want to unite this country tomorrow, all I have to do is pluck feathers off a fucking bald eagle on a live TV, and this country will unite on hatred toward me. But if I do that to a kid, you'll just elect me to Congress. No, don't clap. I don't do that kind of comedy. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I don't do smart comedy. Don't clap for my shit. All right. All right, I gotta get out of here. before I leave, I'm just gonna throw a short joke, if that's okay. Welcome. What's your name, sir, Mr. Blonde White Person? Daniel. Daniel, this joke is for you, Daniel. Terrorist organizations are like dinosaurs. Because there's always a Daniel who can name them all. Give me one terrorist organization, Daniel. Give me 4 dinosaurs. He's fucking lying. All right, that's my time. Thank you for being a good sport. Stick around, have fun, donate, and do all that. Now I'm going to bring your next comedian to the stage. And she is amazing. We have a couple more shows coming up with her. She's headlining this Saturday. She's fantastic. Good friend of mine. Put your hands together for MK, everybody.
What's up, Hillsiders? Y'all give it up for Barad. Give it up for John, putting on this wonderful, wonderful show. Oh, my goodness. Marad was making my PTSD act up, motherfucker. I will bomb you, okay? Like, I am a soldier. I have weapons in the car. Don't mess with me. My PTSD was acting up. I was like, oh, Lord, he said terrorist. Oh, shit. And then you up here naming them. Stop it, Daniel. You helping him out. Don't be on his side. Oh, my God. I still kind of believe in America somewhere. I don't know. I'm just lying. It was so, y'all, oh, my God, this weed got to stop. This Blue Dream shit got me on another level right now. I was on Instagram, and I was like, I couldn't find my messages for 6 minutes, y'all. I was like, where's my messages? What's the button I push? I'm kidding. I'm not high. It's fine. Y'all, a little bit about me. I'm MK. What's up, y'all? I don't have no pronouns or nothing like that, but I will say the other day was National Chocolate Day, and I did not get my pussy ate. So I feel a certain way about that. Then I got all cleaned up and pretty for the show, and I was like, hey, babe, come on, what's up? And he was like, oh, I eat your pussy. I was like, dude, you eating Lay's potato chips. I don't want that in my cuckoo. We'll just wait, honey, we'll wait. So y'all fucking with my time right now, because I really want to go back and watch Marvel Zombies and get my pussy ate, so I need to hurry this along. That's what I'm saying. Where's my people in therapy? Is anybody in therapy? You can out yourself. Come on, people that are not too much of color. I didn't want to say white. She said white. It's okay. Y'all, I got invited to y'all barbecue. For real? What is that about? Okay, come here, Pappy. I'm going to talk to you. Okay, so I got invited to y'all barbecue, and it was because they wanted me to do comedy. And I'm like, obviously, that's an indicator that my career is going well. I did a white people comedy show in Johnson County. Anyway, I'm like, no, MK, go. See what it's like. If there's raisins in the potato salad, eat it. Don't trip. Just go and see what it's about. It was so much fun. Within 5 minutes being there, I met the little homeowner association person. She's like, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming to do our show. We'll show everything's there. This is my husband. This is my little daughter, Caitlin. This is my son, Skyler. She's like, Trevor? Where's Trevor? I watched a white woman walk around for 25 minutes with a White Claw looking for her son, Trevor. She didn't know where he was. Black moms can't do that. We can't get rid of our kids. Not like that. Over some fucking White Claw? Shit, my mom did heroin. She still found me. Goddamn. Becky walking with a White Claw. That's some shit right there. Ooh, getting back to therapy. Anyway, I love going to therapy. And it's because I'm actually attracted to my therapist, y'all. I want to fuck him. It's okay. We're working about the commitment issues and shit like that and things. So, but like, oh my, he's just second. His name is Justin Wiseman. That sounds like a man I should date or fuck or do something. It's just too sexy. I want to do that. I go to therapy. I refuse to get better. I just want to play both parts. Seems like it's fun. I like being on the roulette wheel of relentless medication. You gotta love the VA. They're like, just keep throwing them at her. One of them personalities is gonna come. Come on. They love it. Oh. Therapy's so healthy. But I did go a little crazy, y'all. Especially with everything that's going on in the country. I mean, there's going to be a point where no one can even read cursive one day. That's where our country's headed right now. That puffy orange bitch. Anyway, like, do y'all remember when our presidents used to be fuckable? Like, our presidents used to be hot. Y'all remember that? Even W could have got it, but oh my God, Trump just puffy ankle, big back, hanging out the side, hair ain't right. Oh my God, come on, Donnie. And y'all voted for him. You white people. I can't say much. All my ex-husbands is white, so fuck. There's like things that I should inherently know as a black girl that I don't know, and I'm gonna admit some of those to y'all. I don't know how to roll a blunt, y'all. I don't. Like, my mom was a joint person, so I was like, oh, I learned how to roll joints. And then, like, there's bowls, and then, like, you start smoking concentrates. But I don't know how to roll a joint. I do know how to play spades, but let me tell y'all about white people. Y'all equivalent is fucking pinochle, y'all. I have seen my 75-year-old white Presbyterian mother-in-law call fucking Aunt Sharon a cunt at the table over some fucking pinochle, y'all. That's crazy. The best we do, we like slap it and make it spin and talk shit and hurt your feelings. She called Aunt Sharon a cunt on Thanksgiving. Calm down, Nancy. Oh. So anyway, about going crazy. I digress. Marah was right about some stuff in Kansas City, just in just how it is, and people, crime, stuff like that. Like, my house got broken into not once, twice, but 3 times, y'all. I called the police. They didn't come. I go to the police department, tell them what happens, and they said, you should call 911. I don't understand. But I'm here already. Get the admin person, rent-a-cop, rookie, let's go, get them. They didn't get them, y'all. It took me surveilling criminals for 48 hours. I'm a black woman, I have nothing else better to do. Inconspicuously following them, knowing where they go. I call the police this last time, and here it goes. This is the phone call. 911, what's your emergency? Hey, y'all. Oh, what's up, MK? Damn. They already knew it was me. I gave them a complete description. I was like, 5'9", dusty hair, khaki pants, black shirt, red backpack, white tennis shoes, horn rim glasses. He's going east, walking down Gillum Road. They're like, all right. They send a car. They finally caught this guy that broke into my house. And then I sent a picture of his partner, and they found that guy and arrested him. And these are the guys that broke into my house. But because I went crazy and I went like a Liam Neeson, I was in the bushes, y'all, like, I'm gonna see where they at. I was tracking them. I had paint on my face. I went crazy. I told you I'm a veteran. So I told them all these little places where they went. Not only did they get my bad guys, they got like another felony warrant for murder, a guy for a shooting, some out-of-state warrant, 3 bags of meth, and fucking 3 weapons, y'all, yes. I don't even work for the police department. And I can't collect the Crime Stoppers money because I didn't report it anonymous. Shit! I go to my son, I'm like, hey, mom went a little crazy, I'm sorry, I'm cool now. Hey, guess what? I went to the tattoo convention and I got this tattoo and it's of my favorite poem. And I was like, what do you think? And he's like, damn, Mom, you know I can't read cursive. Shit! It's already in my household. All right, y'all, I've been MK. This has been a great set. I love it. Y'all keep the energy absolutely going. Oh, my goodness. This next comic comes to the stage, very funny young man. I like him. Y'all gonna love him. What is this shit about? Mr. Connor Dunn!
Oh, one more time for MK, everyone. I recently just got out of a relationship, which is fine. You know, it was supposed to happen. You know, we were moving too fast. We're moving way too fast. Like 2 weeks in, she did this cool thing where she stole my car. It was very cute. I was like, I like that. She loves me and I love her. We moved in 3 months into the relationship. Well, I moved in I'm a bit of a move-in type of guy. That's kind of who I am. I mean, we were just moving at the pace of lesbians, so nothing was too crazy. She got a gun. That sucks. That's always brutal. It made the arguments volatile. Anything could have happened. I don't know. Normally, I'm like a 2A kind of guy. I'm like, everybody should have a gun. But like a good American, I waited until it personally affected me. I was like, we gotta ban these things, huh? We gotta get rid of these things. Anybody can just get a gun now, huh? Doesn't let anybody. I'm Gen Z. There we go. Yeah, we got some Gen Z. All right. Look at us. Look at us /we, dude. Everybody fucking hates us. I think we're pretty cool, you know. We're all autistic and on drugs. You tell me that's not a good time? I think it's pretty sweet. Like, I have 5 cousins and they're all autistic. But not like that, I'm weird and quirky. Like, these are the real deal. These kids are not joking around. It's nice, dude. I don't know. I just tried to tell the doctor that we're just Irish. Dude, that's just how we slide out, just weird and goofy. Because the Irish, we invented autism. Like, what do you think the Irish goodbye is? You're just like, I'm done being here. And then you walk out. You walk right out. It's sick as hell. You let your friends and family worry about you. It's it's a miracle, if you ask me. It's a cool thing to do. I don't know. Being Gen Z is cool. We're on, like, the new tech stuff, which is nice. Technology is sweet. Like, I'm on this new, like, wave right now. Anybody else on this wave heavily addicted to VR porn? Any VR heads out there? Oh, just me? All right. Just a lonely pervert. All right, that's cool, guys. What the hell? VR porn's cool. It's sweet. It's a lot better than normal. There's only one thing I don't like about VR porn, and it's this scene. It's this one scene. The lady will sit on your face. And she's like, oh, yeah, you like that? I'm like, I'm trying to relax. I didn't come here to work, lady. What the hell is this? And also, I have roommates. You're not going to get me caught eating fake pussy. That's crazy. Like, if there's somebody to walk in, I'm just like, It's not like jerking off under the sheets where you're like, and someone walks in, you're like, oh, I'm itchy. I'm in a chair, naked, oiled up. I get oily. I slip out of that thing. You can't catch me. The only thing you could do is act like an evil villain and somebody walked into your lair. And be like, oh, you found me. You've come to stop me, I see. Join me. Join me. Whatever, I get pussy, it doesn't matter. I do get pussy. I've recently had a one-night stand. Thank you. Everybody sit back down. It was going well, you know, it was nice. We were getting hot and heavy or whatever, and she stops and she's like, condom? And I was like, no, thank you, I don't touch that stuff. She's like, no, you need a condom. And I was like, all right. I was like, well, I don't have one. She's like, I do. And she pulls out a Magnum condom. And she's like, you think you could fit into this? And I was like, technically, yeah. Technically, I can. I can do that for you. I've been known to fit through doorways. It's not going to be a Chinese finger trap situation, but I've worn the poncho at rainy game days, dude. I know. One size fits all, dude. Getting wet. All right. It is good. You know, I was put it on. I'm a good guy. Put it on, and with the other half, I turned into a balloon animal, and she was really into that. And now she's my girlfriend. Yeah. Woo. 4 hands over there. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Are you Indian? That's crazy. You're the, whoever the hell they worship. Zakum or whatever. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's see. One thing I pride myself on. I think it's valuable. I feel like one thing I'm good at is being a safe driver. Yes. I don't know. I feel like I'm so safe that I like blow into my car to start it. Just to make sure I'm at a net zero when I hop in that bad boy. I have 2 DUIs. Anybody else? You have 1. I mean, at this bar, it should be basically everyone. I don't believe a goddamn one of you who aren't saying it. Yeah, I don't know. Getting a DUI is, don't do it. It's not good. But when you do get one, you have to. There's a weird thing. They make you take a class called SATOP, and in this class, for some reason, they don't tell you to stop drinking, and they teach you to be a better drunk driver, which is odd. Like, for real, when you get in, you get in the class, and they're like, when you get back out there, and we're like, I'm getting back out there. Nice. Hell yeah. They're like, you gotta have a water in between each drink that you have. I'm like, I gotta have 17 waters? What the hell is this? And then also, it's not like sad like AA. For some reason in this class, they want you to tell the stories of how you get arrested. So it's just the greatest stories you've ever heard. And people are having fun in there. Like, at some point, you're like, are we in trouble, or is this just like a nice meeting with cool people? And so we're in there, we're hee-heeing, and we're ha-ha. And then some dude named Jeff was like, I ran someone over. And I was like, shut the fuck up, Jeff. You're ruining the vibe in here, man. I paid $7,000 to be in this class. You're going to fuck it up like that? With your bad vibes? I'll do this last one and get out. I recently got to do a cool thing. I got to do anal. Whoa. It was like that. That's how it felt. Yeah, anal's tight. It's tight. It's cool as hell. If you haven't done anal, it kind of feels like walking into the teacher's lounge in high school. And the teachers are in there, and they're like, you supposed to be in here? I'm like, Miss Christie said I could be. I've been bothering her for weeks. I'm here to make copies. And they're like, well, you better not take anything when you walk out. I'm like, God, I hope not. Because the poopy. All right, you guys ready to keep the show going? You guys ready to keep this show going? This next comic, I mean, he works all over KC. He's fucking awesome here. Give it up for the very funny Dustin Slents, everyone.
Yeah, keep it going for Connor Dunn, guys. I had some crazy happen to me pretty recently. I was at work. I was at the construction site, and I was just 2 earbuds in, just getting after it, doing my job. And I noticed like a bunch of cop cars outside, and everybody starting to walk out on the job site. So I took my earbuds out and went outside and found out a dude got shot 150 feet from where I was working. 2 in the chest, just bleeding out, body's still there. And I'm a 1 earbud guy now. Head on a swivel, dude. No matter what I do. I was raised by a toxic woman. Anyone else? Okay, cool. A few of you. Yeah. My mom was crazy. Growing up with her was rough because my mom was like selfish and narcissistic, egotistical, incapable of empathy, an alcoholic, homophobic, a little bit racist. And that's a lot to deal with, right? So I just cut her out of my life. And then 2 years after I cut her out of my life, she had a stroke. And the stroke just fixed it. My mom's a good lady now, dude. She's a good hang. She's cool. She woke up with empathy and shit. It was a medical miracle. It zapped the bitch right out of her. We call it a reverse John Fetterman in my house. Okay, 3 people got that. For those of you that don't know, John Fetterman's a senator who used to like go to Congress in sweatpants and like be about the working man, Yeah. And then he had a stroke and woke up and was like, I think the children in Gaza should starve. That's his character arc. It's crazy. I don't know about you guys. I've been having a rough year because I look like I voted for Trump. See, everybody's quiet. It just looked like it. It sucks, dude. People that have known me for decades are like, I hope you're happy. I'm like, you know me. And I think it's just my face. No matter how well you know me, I just look like I walk around like it used to be the Siberian Orchestra. Way better than you guys are giving me credit for. I have a brother who got out of prison recently. Thank you, yeah. And we were catching up when he got out, and he asked me a question that blew my mind. He said, how old are you now? Yeah, a few of you get it. Yeah, our age gap never changed. I was like, what? If you know your age, you should know mine, buddy. Like, weren't you clean in there? Do they have meth inside, too? What? And also, what else did you have to do besides count days? I know that sounds harsh, but he wasn't doing anything in there. He put on no muscle, and the drawings he sent me fucking sucked. You know? His next question was, bro, do you have any kids yet? And I said, no, I don't. And he goes, wow, I can't believe you made it to 38 without getting anyone pregnant. And I was like, well, that's not what I said. And boy, he did not like that because everyone finds God in jail, you know? My brother looked me in the eyes and said, I'm going to kick your ass for your sin. And I was like, bro, you have 2 kids and the state has custody of both of them. Don't give me parenting advice. Okay, some of you pulled back on that one. Fuck you guys, no. No. I prevented 2 children. He orphaned 2 children. Better father, right here, yes. Thank you. At least I know where my kids are, you know? Look, I'm sure the pearly gates aren't as cool when you don't have depth perception, but it's still heaven. They're having a good time, you know what I mean? I think killing babies is cool, dude. No moral objection here. Yeah, fuck it. They're 100% replaceable. 9-month turnaround. It's not like cutting down a tree. We can get more babies. I did not think this would be divisive on Strawberry Hill. I figured everyone would be pro-choice here. But I'm going to keep going on it. I'm very pro-choice, you know. And if you are pro-life here, I'm not mad at you, you know. I get it. I used to be pro-life. I was pro-life for 22 years, and then a doctor gave me a choice. And I switched sides. And that's politics, right? It's like, oh, no, now I have an opinion now that this affects me. I don't know. So me, I think Roe v. Wade being overturned is one of the worst things that's happened in my lifetime. I'm not a fan, you know. But I also think it's important to examine how we got there. You know, because kind of how it started is like Barack Obama asked Ruth Bader Ginsburg to retire. He was like, you got to go. You're old. Trump's going to win. We got to get a liberal justice in there. And she was like, no, fuck you. I'm a girl boss. And she wouldn't leave, right? And then Trump won. And not only did Trump win, Hillary helped him win. Yeah, she ran one of the worst campaigns of all time. She was literally spending money in Republican primaries trying to help Trump win because she thought he was a joke and she would just wipe the floor with him. And then Trump wins and he brings in Amy Coney Barrett, who is the deciding vote in the Dobbs decision, right? Which means if you really think about it, the 3 people most responsible for the loss of women's rights in this country are Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Hillary Rodham Clinton, and Amy Coney Barrett. And that sucks, right? 3 chicks, and that's why I won't vote for women. Because I'm too much of an ally, and I want better for you bitches. I'm trying to help. You won't let me. All right, some of you look mad. I don't know. I understand why women are mad. You see them be like, men would never let us govern their bodies. And you're right. We would not lose that fight. Dude, they could try to take away football from us, and every man in this room would just stand up like a Manchurian candidate and start walking, not even knowing where they're going, heading to Washington carrying signs like, their body, their choice. CTE is healthcare. All right, guys, I'm Dustin Slentz. Give it up for your host, John, everybody.
Dustin Slentz, let him hear it one more time. And for those of you that just arrived, we've been going all night. This is a 3-year, celebrating 3 years of doing this show at this amazing bar with this amazing staff. They get us all drunk. They let us have a good time. If you go to the bathroom, there's a lineup posted of every single comic, their social and Venmo. Please, if you can, give them a follow, give them a like, and then if you, hold on, I forgot to bring it up. There's a poster here. If you guys would like a poster, I'll bring it up in like an hour. When hopefully you've had a few more hams, and then you'll be like, yeah, I'll buy the poster. But with that being said, I want to bring up this next comic. Does a lot for the local comedy scene. Provides a lot of stage time. Very funny. Put your hands together for one and only Jolly, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, come on, make some noise for John Caesar putting this thing on. 3 years, baby. That's awesome. Hell yeah. My name is Jolly. A lot of people wonder why I go by that name. It's my last name. Sometimes people are like, why don't you just go by your whole name? And I've been going by my last name for a long time, ever since I was a kid. Because when you're growing up, when you have a last name that starts with J, you can get some cool nicknames. JJ, MJ, CJ. My first name is Brian. Yeah, I got called blowjob once in 6th grade. I was like, I don't have a last name anymore, or first name anymore. That's it. I'm just a last name guy now. Oh, man. How we feeling tonight, Kansas City? We feeling good? The Chiefs, 3 big wins in a row, right? Chiefs fans? Where are we at, Chiefs fans? Okay. Yeah? All right. Well, how do y'all feel about having a Bills fan do comedy for y'all real quick, huh? All right, let me hear. Come on. Let me hear the Bills one a little bit. There it is. All right.
No, I fuck with the MVP, bro.
All right, cool. Josh is a dog. He's a dog. Oh, man. Here, somebody hold on to this for me real quick. You got that ain't a Bills. It ain't a Bills sweatshirt. It's just white. Oh, man. Some of my Buffalo friends will be like, man, it's got to be tough being around all those Chiefs fans when they beat us every year. And nah, Chiefs fans are cool as hell. They're just like Bills fans, okay? We love tailgating. We love partying. What, you don't like tailgating? You don't okay, see? You like partying? You're not jumping through. Oh, you soft, man. Come on. It's all right, though. But that's the thing. Like, Chiefs fans, Bills fans, we're all a little crazy. We do have our table jumpers. Y'all got your bank robbers. A little different. It's a little different, but it's crazy. It's crazy, right? Oh, man. Do you guys know about the curse with the Bills? Anybody know about the curse? Yes? Somebody said yes. Who said yes? What you know? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, upstate or city? City. All right, so let's see if you really know the curse. What's the curse? You just like yelling. You just want to make some noise. She is from New York City. She just wanted to be a part of the thing. In New York. Yeah, that's true. No, I'll tell y'all. So the Bills are cursed because the stadium is built on an Indian burial ground. Yeah, we're never beating a team called the Chiefs, guys. Just not happening, okay? And the guy that the Bills are named after is William Cody. For those who don't know, Buffalo Bill, William Cody, killed more buffalo than anybody in the history of the world. And that's who the city of Buffalo decided to name their football team after. Not a wise decision, in my opinion. That'd be like if Israel named their soccer team after the Nazis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's... But the Bills are building a new stadium. And interestingly enough, I just found out recently that the architecture firm that designed the stadium is from Kansas City, which is pretty dope. If y'all don't know, KC has a great architecture scene. It really does. And you just know, because they were looking at putting this thing downtown. They were looking at putting it out in the north towns. You know, that KC architecture firm got in there and was like, why don't we just keep that thing right on the Indian burial ground right there? It's doing pretty well. I'm not all Buffalo sports. I am actually a big Jayhawks fan. Any Jayhawks fans? Hell yeah, man. But I live on the Missouri side. So, like, all my Mizzou friends are like, you live in Missouri. What are you doing? Why are you a Jayhawks fan? Here's the thing, y'all. Wilt Chamberlain didn't have sex with 10,000 women because he went to Mizzou. Okay? He had that rock chalk cock. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. And I mean, it's right up the road, dog. Somebody in here has a relative that fucked Will Chamberlain. 100%. I would say 100%, right? I would also say that because my aunt fucked Will Chamberlain. Yeah, congrats. She didn't have no kids, though. She fucked up. That's on her. Oh, man. You guys are fun, man. Hell yeah. Hillsiders. Every time John does one of these, it's always a good time. Happy to be here. Any parents in the crowd? Parents? Oh, right up front. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got kids, man. I got a 6-year-old son. He's a dick. Yeah. I hang out with comedians most days. He's the biggest clown I know. The other day, he's messing with me. He rolls down the window in the back because he knows that noise, that... It gets to me. But I'm like, all right, I'll just put mine down. Balance it out. And then I hear a little giggle from the back. Yep, you know. You got kids? You an uncle or something? So you know how kids love fucking with the uncle. So all right, I put my window up. Okay. It's a modern car. I'm a mature adult. The next time he did this thing, threw his ass out the window. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't. I'm a good dad. I pulled over, let him out like a gentleman. Okay? Let him out like a gentleman. Oh, man. He is a good kid, though. He's fast. Fast kid, man. He got real excited when we were at the teacher conference the other day because he won the race at school and was the fastest kid in the class. I don't know if you guys remember first grade. That means he's now king of that class, right? It does make me wonder, though, like, did he peak? Is that it for him? It'd be sad if you couldn't remember your peak, you know what I mean, like this. But I remember taking him to kindergarten for the first time, and I was excited. He was excited. His little sister, though, was sad, you know. We drop him off, and we're pulling away, and she goes, "Oh, no, my brother." I think she thought we were, like, leaving him there, you know what I mean? But I quickly informed her that's just what happens when you don't listen to your parents. That's it. She's been very well behaved since. I regret nothing, okay? The child drop-off and pickup lines are wild. So you guys got, yeah, see, you guys know how it is. Here, I got a solution for you, though, okay? This is what you do, okay? Just go last. Just show up last. No, you got to. Then you're not waiting for 30 minutes. Well, yeah, but by the time you get there, the teachers are pissed, too. Exactly. They're just ready to shove them into whatever car shows up. You can just get in, out real quick. So do they, at your kids' schools, they do these fundraisers that are just out of fucking control? They did one for my kid the other day where they offered him, if you pay $1, you could wear a hat to school. The fuck are we doing, right? And then nobody did it, so they sent out an email. And we're like, how come nobody's paying for hat privilege? Like, what's going on? I will say, though, they had some cool prizes. First prize, extra recess, which means you are now quite literally paying for less education, which... The big prize, though, come on, we're in the heart of America. We all know what the big prize was. It was a pizza party. It was a pizza party, yeah. Which that kind of makes me happy. Even in first grade, they're preparing him for corporate America. So let's go on with that. All right, that's enough of me. You guys ready for your next comic? All right, man. Next guy coming to the stage, one of the hardest working comics in Kansas City. Always love having him whenever I'm hosting a show, so super excited to bring him up tonight. Everybody make some noise for Michael Blank.
Yo, give it up for Jolly. Buffalo Bills fan. I'm a Chiefs fan, so. Hey, everybody. Last week, I got my first ever blow job. Thank you. Yep. I finally learned how to suck my own cock. That was a trick. You thought I got a blow job from another person. Nope. There's going to be a lot of trickery tonight. The Rock showed up. Yeah, get it? It's a giant black man. Guys, I was bullied growing up. There's this one guy, he would tell me that I was autistic every time he saw me, and he was also my pediatrician. It's a very traumatic childhood. My mother molested me. When I was just a baby, she forced me to drink milk from her naked tit. She called it breastfeeding. I call it rape. Tried to tell a therapist what happened, and he said what my mom did was normal. Fucked up world we live in, huh? That joke works 1 out of 10 times. This is a good crowd tonight. I like to work out. I have a really strong lower back because every day is lower back day when your form is bad enough. I like to target that L3, L4 vertebrae, get those immobilized. I can squat 300 pounds without bending my knees. I go hard, dude. I actually got kicked out of the gym last week for working out too hard. But to be fair, I was fully hard. So it's against the policy, I guess. I've had a lot of jobs in my lifetime. I used to be a lifeguard, but I got fired for taking my job too serious. Yeah, apparently as a lifeguard, you're not allowed to carry a gun. I was like, what if the children are running? What do you want me to do? You got to shoot them in the back. Make sure they don't slip and hurt themselves. Something I do for money now is I like to mow people's lawns. But people always complain. They're like, oh, you cut my grass too short. It's not going to grow back. And I'm like, you're welcome. Finally took care of that grass problem once and for all. You can just pay me for the rest of the year right now. I don't actually need a job anyways because I have a sugar mama. And she takes me out to eat. She pays my rent. She even bought me a car. My sugar mama is also my regular mama. So I don't have to have sex with her. But I still do anyway. Oh! Well, now you guys got me thinking about incest. Hold on. I'm going to tell another incest joke. Grandmas, cover your ears. So, you know the hardest part about fucking your grandma? Digging up the body first. Because she's already dead. I feel like that's the first thing you heard the whole show. Sorry for that. I had a lifelong friend, and he told me that when he first met me, he thought I was mentally challenged. I was like, haha, no way, that's crazy. And then I had a second friend tell me the same thing. I was like, haha, no way. That's crazy. Am I mentally challenged? I don't know, but it's a pretty quiet room right now. You guys are like, who's going to tell him? My pediatrician tried to tell me. Remember from the first joke? Nice. All right. I was talking to a couple of British people. And you know British people, they have weird words for everything. Like they call the toilet the loo. But they tried to act like we're the ones with weird words. I was like, you guys call cigarettes fags. What do you call marijuana? The N-word? All right. That was the whole joke. I stumbled through that one. We're gonna try again with a completely unrelated joke. All right, here we go. You guys know it used to be illegal to be gay? It's true, it used to be illegal to be gay. I feel like back then it was probably cooler. You know, because instead of just being a gay man, you were a hard criminal. Sticking it into the man. Doing your time in the hole. One time I was dating a girl and she started selling pictures of her feet on the internet. I didn't like it because, you know, she wasn't doing online porn, but she was definitely towing the line. She was trying to put her foot in the door of the, is that too cheesy for you guys? Fuck me. You know what? I'm going to finish with my cheesiest joke because I love you guys, all right? This one is about fruit flies. Does anyone have any fruit flies? Yeah? All right, this should go good. So I had a really bad fruit fly infestation. It got to the point where I invented a song to help me kill them. You guys want to hear it? Yeah. Oh, okay. It goes like this. If you have fruit flies and you know it, clap your hands. Because you kill them by clapping. Okay, thank you. That was for my name is Michael Blank. We're going to keep this show going with a very funny comedian. Make some noise for Terrence Berger.
What's up, man? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for fucking Lloyd Christmas. What's up, man? Normally, man, I smoked some weed before I got up here. I normally don't smoke weed before I get up here because it all gets me all tangled up and shit. And I love smoking weed. Like, you know, weed gets this bad, you know, connotation. Like, weed's not bad. Like, the worst thing I do when I get high is, like, just I think before I speak before I can think. Like, one time I was high at work, and my supervisor, he was like, hey, Terrence, what's going on? I was like, good. Fuck, you got me. We all been high, you know, sitting at the fucking stop sign like it's a stoplight, waiting for it to change and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, not so good. Weed joke. Like you said, man, my name is Terrence Berger. Woo! Shut up, motherfucker. This is my fraternity brothers right here, these dumb asses. Like you said, my name is Terrence Berger. And what's ironic is all my siblings, they have like really Afrocentric names. Like my brother, his name is Akeem. Akeem. Captain of the rugby team, Akeem. And my name's Terrence. Captain of the chess club. Well, I'm just glad my parents didn't name me something after, you know, people name their kids after something they can't afford, right? Mm-hmm. Like, we all know somebody that named their kids after something they can't afford, right? Like, we all know, like, a Porsche, a Mercedes, a Lexus. Somebody probably naming their kids eggs right now because them shits is expensive. Like, eggs, sit your little ass down. Okay, or not. But I'm just glad that my parents didn't take that route and name me something they can't afford, which I would have been fine if they named me something like college education. Right? These motherfuckers got college education, but y'all didn't graduate, did you? Oh, fuck you. Nah. I would have been cool if my parents named me something like college education because I'm a pothead with a master's degree, so I know firsthand how expensive college is, right? And what's ironic is, as a people, we spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars getting our masters, right? And we spent hundreds of thousands of years. Fuck, I fucked that up. That's why I shouldn't smoke weed. God damn. Long story short, goddamn it, I was fucking owe a lot of money in fucking student loans. And when I started college, like my mentor told me, he's like, hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't. I knew I had some hella cheaters in here, goddamn. If you ain't cheating, you ain't fucking trying, right? That's my man, fellow cheater. But we had to be careful when we was cheating, right? Like one time, I used to take the test. I used to cheat off this age. I used to go to study groups so I know who to cheat off of when it's time to take the test. And my guy was this guy named Wayne, right? Smart as hell. And one time we was taking a test. You know, I'm looking at Wayne's paper, right? We taking the test. I'm looking over the shoulder, you know, writing my answers down. He's writing his. Turning the test. The next day I come to class. The professor calls me to her desk. I go dancing up thinking I did good. Like, yeah, fucking A. She stopped me. She was like, Terrence, I'm going to have to fail you for this here test. I was like, what are you talking about? I did good. She stopped me. She's like, let's take a look. These here tests, Mr. Terrence. Wayne's paper, question number 18, he has, I don't know. Let's take a look at your test, Mr. Terrence. Same question, number 18, you have, me either. Fuck yeah, that was funnier than that, man. Hey, it ain't enough of y'all here to ruin my career. I don't give a fuck if y'all laugh or not, goddamn. I'm performing in my uncle's basement and shit. This is my perverted uncles, man. That's the first time I was exposed to porn was my uncle's basement, and it looked just like this fucking wall right here. Fucking cheating, man. But college was a wow for me, man. Like, I'm getting older. I know I'm getting older because I find myself doing and saying things that I used to think that older people say, right? Like, they just don't make it like they used to. They don't make it like, OG, you know what I'm talking about. They don't make it like they used to, right? You watching football, they don't make the players like they used to. Drinking a beer, they don't make the beer like they used to. I'll give you guys a prime example. I bought a computer from Dell, and in 2 fucking weeks, 2 weeks, it broke down. Not D, but from the neighborhood meth head named Dell. He ain't got no teeth. He always talking about, like, hey, you got $20 I can hold real quick. Let me hold $20 real quick. Like, Dale, get the fuck out of here, man. And I feel bad for Dale, man. Like, Dale, you know, I always feel bad. I was like, Dale, man, you never had no dreams or aspirations or something you wanted to be before you got addicted to drugs? He was like, you know, I did. I always thought about getting into law enforcement. I was like, okay, cool. What do you want to be, SWAT? Detective? FBI? He was like, no, I wanted to be a drug-sniffing dog. Give me my fucking $20 back, Dale. I got $20 I can hold real quick. Let me hold $20. They don't make the fucking kids like they used to anymore. Anybody parents in here? No? Y'all dry dick and dry pussy. They don't make the kids like they used to, and I blame, like, I got a 6-year-old daughter. I blame it on gentle parenting, right? Like, I got a 6-year-old daughter, and I try to do the whole daughter. I know, I got to stop smoking before I come up to this bitch. Has it been 6 minutes for real already? 6 minutes. Did I say it too early? All right, I ain't gonna get you. But I got a 6-year-old daughter, and she says the word fucking. I know, right? Like it's a noun. And the reason she says it, like, because the first time she said it caught me off guard, so I laughed. I was like, she caught me off guard. So now she says it totally out of context, like anytime, anywhere. Like, we was at the park. This lady came up. She was like, oh, my God, your daughter, she's so precious, so beautiful. She's got her little hair balls. And my daughter was like, thank you, fucking. And I was like, Nova, what? You can't say that. No, she's going to get away with it. She's like, okay, fucking. Because all I'm going to do is take her screen time. Like, that's the worst I'm going to do is take her screen time. No tablet, no screen time. Right? Because as a kid, like, we didn't have to worry about screen time. Right? It was a great thing. Because we had good shows. Like, one of my favorite shows coming up, one of my favorite movies was Latin. Right? Good moral codes and all that. It was from watching Latin that I learned how to steal. A whole new world. 2 steps ahead of the bad guy. And Halloween's coming up, man. Halloween as a parent is totally different. Like, when I was a kid, like, Halloween was like, you know, it was my favorite holiday. Like, that's the best, that's my shit, Halloween. But as an adult, the best part about Halloween is watching, like, a slutty cat woman beat the shit out of a strawberry shortcake, drunk at the bar. And now I'm a dad, like, the best part is, like, walking behind my daughter drunk as fuck at the Halloween. Did you say thank you? Let me get some of them Kit Kats, goddamn. But my mom, when I was a kid, she had to be creative, like with her Halloween costumes. I'll give you guys an example. Like, we didn't have the best of everything, so my mom, she had to be creative with our costumes. One example, like for Halloween, not picking anything, what did your parents dress you up as when you was a kid? Can you remember? A firefighter, right? So they probably gave you the firefighter hat, the firefighter jacket. You went around a little fake firefighter hose, trick or treat. Everybody knew exactly what you was, a firefighter, right? My mama dressed me up in all orange and put a green hat on my head. Which I think I was? Pumpkin. Carrot. Hell no, I was a half gallon of orange juice. She took a permanent marker and wrote Pope Free across my chest. That's my time, man. Terrenceburg, you guys are great, man. Fuck. And I'm high. I'm supposed to introduce the next. All right, man, coming to the stage, man. One of my favorite in the KC scene. You guys leaving. Fuck. Step back, Pat. Let me start this shit over. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorites in the Kansas City scene. Give it up for Pat McCartney. Fucking hilarious.
Hey, guys, give it up for Terrence Berger one more time, everybody. Terrence Berger, and give it up for the 30 most available comedians in Kansas City. Just 30 sad people that had nothing to do on a Wednesday. And every one of you here was like, yeah, same. I'll go to that too. I'm Pat. My name's Pat. A little bit about me. I have a mustache. It's on my face. At least it was when I walked up here. I don't know. It's hard to keep track these days. I tell you what, I don't really like having a mustache. I don't. Not as much as I thought I would when I first grew it out. Because, like, mustaches, they're supposed to be very, like, trendy, you know? Like, a lot of guys have mustaches these days. I thought that if I got a mustache, that, like, girls would be into my mustache. Yeah, that is not what I've found. You know who's into my mustache? Fucking guys. It's just dudes. It's straight dudes. Straight everywhere I go. This is a true story. Some dude let me cut him in line at the gas station the other day. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he looked at me and was like, yeah, it's because of your mustache. Like, oh, cool, thank you, pervert. What the fuck? It's like, hey, man, my eyes are up here, actually. I hated that, dude. I had McDonald's for dinner tonight. That's kind of fun. I shouldn't eat McDonald's. And by the way, neither should any of you. No one here should eat McDonald's. If you're above the age of 13, your body is not built to handle that. It's children's food. It's food meant for children. When I was a kid, I would eat McDonald's, and then it would be like, what do you want to do now? And I'd be like, I don't know, a bunch of cartwheels, dude? Who gives a shit? I feel great. Now, to me, McDonald's, it's like the Christmas bell from the end of the Polar Express. You know, I can't hear it ring anymore. The magic is gone. Right? I don't know, dude. It just, because here's the thing. When I was a kid, I would eat McDonald's, and then later that day, I would shit it out. Now, I'm almost 27. I eat McDonald's, and I don't know what happens to it. It just sits, you know, like almost stoically, like a wise old frog in my belly, with like a funny little hat and Riddles 3. Man, I really like that frog shit, and you guys did not go for it very hard. That sucks. It just sits like a Japanese dog waiting for its owner to come home on the train station. And he died on the way to work. He's not coming back, dude. You're gonna be there a while. Yeah, don't you love comedy based off of true stories you heard on Reddit? Here's the thing. It's not that I don't think McDonald's becomes poop. I do think it becomes poop. You just don't poop it out, you know? It just absorbs into different parts of your body. That's why when you eat McDonald's, that's why you're like, oh, why do I feel like shit right now? It's because you're shit. You're becoming shit little by little every day that you eat McDonald's. All right, we'll do not new stuff, I guess. Fuck. I'm an awkward guy. I'm not very good at like talking to people. I have a tough time like talking to people one-on-one. Like flirting is really tough for me. I have an issue. Especially like when the attraction isn't mutual. I have a really tough time. I'll give you an example of what I mean. I was at a party this one time, and I was having a conversation with this gay guy. And yeah, not the funny part yet, but I love your enthusiasm. Gay people, hilarious. I was just having a conversation with this gay guy, and like, I don't even know if he was flirting with me or not, but what he said is he was like, hey, by the way, you wouldn't happen to be gay, would you? And I panicked. And I was like, oh, unfortunately, no. What the fuck? I said, unfortunately, no. As if to be like, ugh, I wish. Which, by the way, if somebody asks you if you're gay and you say, I wish, that is gayer than yes. That's the gayest answer. So I made it weird, I made it all awkward. But he was a good guy. He tried to give me an out. Because what he said after that he was like, what do you mean, unfortunately? I panicked again. And I was like, oh, dude, I think what I meant to say was, unfortunately, like, for you, I'm not gay. But that's worse, That just sounds fucking cocky. Like what? I think I'm the belle of the gay ball. Like that's. So anyway, not even more awkward. I don't know what to say. What do you do in a situation like that? I fucked him. That's what I did. I was like, hey man, I think we got off on the wrong foot. What do you say you break the tension all over my lower back real quick? But you and I bury the hatchet in my ass, actually. All right, this bombs a ton, but I like it. I like it a lot. You guys know the song? You guys know the song "Last Resort" by Papa Roach? You guys know that song? Like, cut my life into pieces. All right, that's all you need to know for this next joke. I was listening to that song the other day, and it confused me because my whole life I thought that was like a comedy song. I thought that was supposed to be like a very funny song. I never understood it. It's because there's a line in that song that's like, it goes, would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. And my whole life, I had thought that it was, would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are dynamite. I heard that as a kid. I was like, dude, Papa Roach is the greatest comedian to ever live. That's so funny to be like, I'm probably going to kill myself tonight. Oh, what are the chances? Dynamite. That's like the equivalent of being like, dude, sometimes I just want to put a gun to my head and boom, shakalaka. Man. I'm not good with like sex stuff. I'm not. I really am not. I have a bad. I get hurt when sex gets involved. I get hurt very easily. You know what I mean? Not emotionally. I get physically injured having sex. Does anybody else have this problem? There's no shot. All right, good. My closer will be relatable. Dude, this is a true story. A few months ago, I pulled a hamstring receiving a hand job. Two guys think that's funny? That's crazy to me. Yeah, do you know they could... I don't know. You ever just lay prone and sustain an injury doing fucking nothing at all? I do think... I have a theory. I have a theory as to how it happened. All right, so me and this girl, we're getting, like, intimate, And, all right, intimate's probably not the right word, right? Yeah, for a hand job, I don't think anyone's ever described a hand job as, like, two souls colliding. You know what I mean? Here's what a hand job is. A hand job is one soul getting a hand job. That's the metaphysical brunt of it, Anyway, my soul's getting just cranked, right? And, like, I think I flexed my body too much. For the guys, you ever do that? You ever, not been able to get fully hard, so you're just like, maybe if I make the rest of my body hard? Maybe just pretend I'm trying to gain speed on a water slide, I could get this thing going. All right, guys, I'm Pat McCarthy. Ready to keep this show rolling? Guys, this next comedian, he's super funny. He works all over town. You are going to love him. Folks, give it up for Dane O'Connor.
One more time for Pat McCarthy, everybody. Man, I'm a fucking homosexual. I'll get out of the way. You can tell because I wore my sash thing. That's part of the uniform, I'm not the gay guy from Pat's story. I want to make that clear. I know the difference between just a mustache haver and a mustache rider, okay? Saying. Yeah, I'm not good at this though. That's why I wore this jogging jacket as someone who obviously does not jog. I'm bad at the fashion. I'm not one of those ones. I'm not good at this. I think I'm kind of like, I stay under the radar though, you know. I'm like a stealth bomber of gayness. Yeah, very, very low gaydar signature, almost undetectable. And like a real stealth bomber, you could say I've ruined the lives of a lot of Middle Eastern men. I mean, the real one goes after the ones in the caves. I go after the ones hiding in the closet. It's basically the same thing. You know, hey, with the real one, they get blown up. With me, they just get blown. Yeah, it's fun. I'm pretty undetectable, I think, except when I'm like on the attack. Also, like a stealth bomber, my bomb bay door's open. You know, you can tell I'm coming. The way everyone knew when I was in high school, found out we had a new guy who was really hot in my swimming class. You know. And we were getting ready to go swim, and he like reaches up, and his shirt came up, exposed his slutty little waist. I was like a barn owl seeing a rat. I was like, I was locked in. I was very, no hiding after that. I was like, okay, yeah, I do have something to tell you guys. I guess. Fuck, man. Anyone here in the military? Besides Pepe, shut up. No, don't shut up. Thank Pepe for his service, but I'm not talking to him today. Anyone else? No? Okay. Everyone, Pepe's the only decorated veteran here. Give it for Pepe. Wait, Pepe, were you decorated? Okay, cool. Oh, lots of people go to Iraq, dude. People go. It's safe now. Thanks to Pepe. Okay. Yeah. My best friend, he was in the Army. My best friend from high school is in the Army. He actually got kicked out, though. I didn't know about this, but you can get kicked out for getting gonorrhea. Yeah, news to me. Turns out it's called having dishonorable discharge. So, yeah, I know. That's icky. I'm so naughty. I'm being nasty up here. Being nasty. Anyone here have ADHD? Just me? Okay, let me ask again. How many of you just have an Adderall prescription for fun? No? No one? I'm gonna tell your doctor. I'm not a cop. Okay? No. I have it bad, and it fucking sucks right now. Because I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a shortage going on. There's a nationwide shortage of ADD medicine right now. And I asked the pharmacist, because I was tired of it, I was like, what's going on with this? And she was like, well, there's a active ingredient shortage. That's the reason why there's a nationwide shortage. I'm like, well, what's the active ingredient? And she's like, amphetamine. I'm like, oh, cool. Well, we live in the Midwest. I don't think it'll be too hard for us to find some. You know? Like, I should be able to get it with like a stamp on it that's like it's the farmer's market, you know? It's like these amphetamine salts, heirloom amphetamine salts, were concocted by your finest local dope heads, you know, in a half-sunken Winnebago on the banks of the Missouri River, you know? We also have Ritalin, which is organic, and come back next month when Vyvanse is in season. You know, every time I joke about that shit, there's always like someone, like last time, there was this guy, he looked the part. He stopped me after the show. And he was like, yeah, Adderall's fun, it's smooth, but what you really want is that biker crank. It's got some edge to it. I was like, that may be true, and you do look like you know what you're talking about. But you see the difference is with the Adderall, unlike the biker crank, I get to keep my teeth. So I think I'll stick with that. Yeah. Man, being from the Midwest, though, I assume most of us here from the Midwest. We all got the meth joke? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've been embracing being a Midwesterner as part of my identity. And by that, I mean I've gained 40 pounds the last 2 years. Been getting fat. I have a cousin, though, who lives in Sacramento in California, and he always is, like, giving us shit here in the Midwest for being fat, you know? Or just shitting on us in general. One time he shows me this picture he took, and the timestamp says it was taken at 10:40 a.m. on a Saturday morning, you know, and just, like, 40 people in a line in a parking lot. I'm like, what's this? What's going on? You know? 40 kind of chubby people. What's up with that? And then I zoom out, and those 40 people are in line in a parking lot at 10:40 a.m. on a Saturday morning waiting for Golden Corral to open. Yeah, right? I'm getting defensive at this point, defensive of our people. I'm like, so there are both fat people and Golden Corrals all over this fine country. How do I know you took this here? You could have taken that anywhere. And then he zooms in on the picture again, and I am one of those 40 fat people waiting in line for Golden Corral to open at 10:40 a.m. on a Saturday morning. You know, then that's when I was like, you know, I'm gonna go find Biker Crank guy because, you know, hey, he didn't have teeth, but he was skinny. So, yeah. Gosh, I don't know. Even though I'm gay and shit, I think I'd be really good at writing smut for women. I think I'd be good at that. I think that's my true calling. Yeah, some smutty ladies in here. Okay. I see you with your Crown of Thorns book or whatever the shit and your 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey with the last generation. What? Sarah J. Maas? Yeah. Well, yeah. Sarah J. Maas or Crown of Thorns and Thrones? Yeah, okay. Yeah. What's the line in that book? Like, he whimpered as his seed came out of his hog or something like that. I don't know. I'm a writer, not a reader. Like I said. No, but I do think I'd be good at it because it's all about imagery, you know, and I think I've got better imagery than that. I'd be like, yeah, he stared into her eyes, which were greenish blue, like the moldy bread he forgot to throw away in his apartment. Not my apartment, the characters. Let's be clear on that. Her skin was like pinkish, like the sauce on a Big Mac. Or Thousand Island dressing, because it's the same thing, and McDonald's lies to you. Yeah. That's a conspiracy I believe in. And I'm just guessing on this part, obviously. Her lady parts were like dark and deep and mysterious, like a pothole on I-70. Yeah, and like a pothole on I-70, she remained unfilled. Yeah. Okay, one last joke, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not good at timing. I might be over already, but y'all are getting this. Cool. I'm a big history guy. So, I went to South Carolina, where the Civil War started, you know, Fort Sumter, and I went to the little museum. I'm stepping on this cord. I gotta stop this. I'm too fat. I'm gonna crush things. Okay. I went where the Civil War started, and I was like, I was reading the museum stuff, and they have the letters from like the commanders on each side, and let's just say I don't think they were as stealthy in their gaydar as I am. Something was going on. I'm just gonna read you a letter from each of them real quick. You guys tell me what you think. Okay. My dearest Beauregard, I am so sorry I had to force open your gates, for I'd hoped so fervently you would let me enter without resistance. And I do so regret the force and vigor with which my cannon have battered your walls. I hope the ferocity and frequency of my shots were not too overwhelming. The reply, My esteemed Augustus, I was so focused on your rigid column of a formation, I did not notice how you probed my flanks until you had penetrated my rear guard and charged all the way home. I could not help but buckle once my gates were breached. Hey, this is the historical record. As I'm now your prisoner, I eagerly anticipate my release. And yours. Dude, I'm just saying people said it was North and South, but I think the Civil War was top and bottom. I've been Dan O'Connor. Thank you, everybody. Oh, also, your next comic. She's a killer. She's amazing. It's Maddie Stancic, everybody.
What's up, guys? How are ya? You good? That's really cool. Yeah, I thought it was a costume thing. Everyone's like, what's the occasion? I'm like, am I fucking dreaming right now? Yeah, I wanted to be a vampire. Turns out I just look like the most down lesbian in here, which is saying something. This is kind of where they breed, so that's cool. I've been traveling the Midwest. Shit. No, I just went to Wichita, which is pretty cool. No, thank you. Yeah, I went to Wichita, and I'm a tall girl. Are there any other tall girls in here? You were clapping, and that's not really for you. You might. Okay, so I was wearing my lucky pair of pants this night in my show in Wichita, my big break, which just meant that I was wearing the only pair of pants that fit right. They just touched the ground. I'm like, holy shit. I'm so lucky, So I felt good. And I took one step at the show and felt a rip. And I was like, it's okay, we're optimistic. And I did one of these. And I was like, yeah, we're good. I'll put my life on that. We're going to be okay. So the show went on. It was good. On the way home, I was like, hey, we're driving on the interstate. And I was like, hey, buddy, you got to pull over right now. I'm going to pee my pants. And I'm 30 years old. I am potty trained. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. But sometimes we slip up, So I was like, this is an emergency. It always is. So we pull over. I pee, and I'm like, hey, just for safe measures, let's check our work, And I went down and just to squeeze my pants, just to see where we were at. And I don't know if anybody else has felt a full bladder of pee in their own pants before. That's what I was hitting on. And sometimes when I do comedy, people are like, oh my God, you have no shame. Uh-oh. Then I did, I felt it right then and there. So I got back in my friend's car and didn't say a fucking word. I was just like, thanks, buddy. Do you have napkins by chance, Excuse me. I was smoking weed by the fire. Yeah, so we get back in the car, and believe it or not, next exit, gas station. Fuck me. Literally one Google away from saving my own night. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. I already have to pee again. So I go in there, and I was graced with one of those hand dryers that are like this, the powerful ones, It's like, oh, God is good, And I'm just hitting this, one after another. And there's other women in there, and I'm looking at them for connection, That's what I'm seeking. It's just like, hey, being a girl, right? They didn't really meet me halfway. A lot of frowns, And I was kind of like, all right, Wichita, that's kind of where I was at. And I go home, my roommates are awake, and I was like, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Wichita sucks, So I'm telling them the story, and I'm like, and then I'm hitting one of these, and with one of those, they all gasp and go, oh my God, you have the biggest hole in your pants. And we can see everything. So then I had to retrace my steps in that restroom. Me just looking at a Muslim woman like, you've got a bad attitude, lady. She's got kids. But, live and learn. I don't really know what I learned, but I have to keep living, That's cool. So you guys can tell I fall on hard times sometimes. You feel it. Like, no, she's probably okay. No, I've found little tips and tricks, little pick-me-ups. You guys, feel free to use these. My very favorite little pick-me-up is a Xanax bath. Anybody ever tried this? It is a simple recipe, okay? I'll put it on my Pinterest. You can follow along. Step 1, you take the Xanax. You could probably find it here. Step 2. Not mine, it's off the market. Step 2, you get in the bathtub. Have I lost anybody? Okay. Step 3 is crucial. This is very important. You must text a friend and let them know what you've been up to. Because it is dangerous. But like I said, I'm very fortunate. I'm tall, I'm like a baby in the sink. I'm splashing. There's toys. Bet your ass there's toys. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Xanax bath. Also, I love to doom scroll. You guys like that? You're making a face like no, but I feel like you're not better than me. Just work on it. I love a good doom scroll. Mine's not really so much doom as guys dancing with their tongues. Huh? All right, I'll walk you through it. You guys will like this. So there's 2 lanes of the male tongue dance, okay? Lane 1 is this fraternity called the Noops. You guys know this? Are you a Noop? Okay, shit. What a waste. Okay, so it's these black guys, all right? I'll say it. Thank you. Thank you for your volunteer. It is black guys, and they're in a line, and they're hitting this. I'm not gonna do it because I can't, but they're hitting it. And then they'll look at the camera and flick their tongue. And I tell you what, I'm not that strong, okay? That's gonna get a like from me every single time, okay? So that is lane 1 of the male tongue dance. Lane 2 is the haka. You guys know this? Yeah, it is just like, yes, it's a very strong New Zealand, powerful warrior dance. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it as a white, but they're bringing it to me and I like it. So here I am to share the gospel. But I feel this like weird connection to it because like one time I dated this guy from New Zealand and one time he told me that he liked to be disrespected in bed. And I saw an opportunity. You know, so anytime I'd give him a blowjob, I'd give him that haka tua on that thing. It made me uncomfortable too. So, it's okay that you guys feel that way. I'm a true crime gal. Anybody else? Okay, cool. It shapes your brain. It really does. I just moved in with 3 very hot women, which is fun. It's very cool. But now anytime we like get ready to go out, I'm like, you look cute. That's not good. That's usually how it starts, you know. Death is near. You know, we're always like, the Idaho 4 happened. It's like, which one are you? No, I'm kidding. No, but it does, it's like, I kind of have like this morbid brain now. So like, I think about my funeral a lot, you know, a little bit more than my wedding, I'll be honest. You know, it's kind of like which one is more likely, but I'll tell you, it's gonna be good, okay? I planned the whole thing. These are my wishes, okay, for my funeral. I would like an open casket no matter what. Let's roll the dice, you know? It might be really bad for you guys, but I would like that. I also would like my tits to look perfect. I want them up to my chin, which is gonna be hard because I will be on my back. I have never achieved that in life, and that's on you guys to make something happen. I also would like open casket, nude from the hips down. And that's only for the people that really care about me. You know, the ones that are getting in there, giving me smooches, and they're like, Jesus. It looks just like her. You know, they did a really good job, you know. Unless they didn't, unless they trimmed, and I'll be pissed, you know. And that one friend will be like, she wanted bush. She can't see without her bush. 90s kids, that's cool. I don't know. I live with hot girls. I hate it. I just went out with one of my hottest friends recently. I do not recommend that at all. It was very obvious that she was getting hit on more than me, and I brought that up. You know, someone had to. And what she said to me to make me feel better actually didn't. She was like, well, I'm not wearing any underwear. And that's what we call a rough start. She said, well, I'm not wearing any underwear. They probably just smell my pheromones. That's awful. was like, I'm actually wearing 3 pairs of Spanx right now, so I'm sure they can smell me too. You know? I don't know. I grew up with a bad dad. Anybody else? Okay. I'll give you a cigarette later or something. No, he wasn't like a bad guy. It's just like there's like girl dads, you know them, and then there's just like guys who get their coworkers pregnant. What up? I grew up. You know? So I had to like take advice from my dad from that point of view, you know, just a dude. So like, this is my favorite little anecdote. When I was 16, my parents got me a car. And they were like, hey babe, we're gonna give you this Pontiac Grand Am. Sorry for flexing. And they were like, you've gotta keep, or my dad said, he was like, you've gotta keep this clean because a man can look at how clean a woman's car is and judge how clean she keeps her body. Blech. Yeah, butterfly kisses. It's part of it. But I tell you what, that'll stick with you. And I'm so sorry that it's gonna stick with everybody that is listening. Yeah, I have thought about that a lot, but it has not changed my behavior at all, you know? So my car is still gross. So anytime like I give somebody a ride, it's always the same thing as whenever I have sex with them. I'm like, yeah, come on in. You know? But it does smell like McDonald's. You know, I don't. Her face dropped. I'm sorry I did that to you. I don't know. I got a bad dad. Let's see. I had a funeral on this side of town not too long ago. I'm Croatian, and it was at that church down there. My grandma passed away, and I had the honor of doing her eulogy. You know, I'm not Catholic, but we did our best. And then I had to go first for communion. Do you guys know God? I am still warming up to him, but I went in there and I don't know if it was the way that I curtsied and said, "My Lord," to the priest, but I did not receive the bread. I think he took one look at me and was like, "You've had enough bodies for one lifetime, sister." You know? Next. Speaking of next, your next comedian coming to the stage, he's very funny. He is my boyfriend. Give it up for Aaron Scarborough, everybody.
What's up, guys? My name's Aaron, and I'm single. No. Dude. No, I'm kidding. How good was Maddie? Give it up for Maddie one more time. That is my, that's my GF, all right? Back the fuck off. Yeah, no, we're in a committed relationship, you know. I'm committed to loving her, and she's committed to doing jokes about blowing other guys before I go up. All right. Also, while we're at it, let's give it up for Clayton and Kiki behind the bar. They're doing great work. I'm a big fan of Strawberry Hill. I hang out here quite often, and it's weird. It makes it kind of weird to perform in a place where I've thrown up on Molly. Yeah. So if we've never met, my name's Aaron, and you know, I'm kind of a little bit of a communist. All right. Good. Yeah, you're all on a list now. Yeah, I am like I'm far radical left according to some people, and I didn't start out that way, honestly. You know, I didn't start out a Marxist, but I overdrafted at Taco Bell in my 30s, and it kind of bumped me into extremism a little bit. I've lived my whole life here in the Midwest, though, and I have like conservative Christian, like boomer parents. Anyone else in here have conservative parents? Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but my parents are always telling me this. They're like, Aaron, you know, you might be a dirty little pinko commie bitch right now, but if you give it time, eventually you're going to mature out of that and you're going to become a right-wing conservative just like us. And I always tell them, like, Mom and Dad, yeah, I mean, if I have a stroke, that might happen. If my brain is denied enough oxygen, eventually maybe I'll be like, that healthcare CEO had a family or whatever. But I don't think that's actually going to happen. I don't think it really works that way. I don't think you become conservative from maturing. I do think that you become conservative whenever you get more money. I've seen that happen a million times, and that makes sense. The more capital you acquire, the more of a capitalist you would become, right? And for what it's worth, it would not take a big figure for me to compromise. I'm a very corruptible guy. I know who I am, and you know, I would say 500 would do it. Right? If I had $500 that I don't need right now, I feel like my brain would snap and I'd be like, Michelle Obama does have a cock. What else, guys? I'm one of those people that, like, I look way older than I am. People think I'm like 50 years old, and I'm 34, and you know, I'm aware I have aged like a goddamn wizard. I get that. But it just happens. I've had a good time. That's what happens when you have a good time, you know? Because of the good times I've had, I know that there's good drugs and bad drugs, and there's a big difference. Like, LSD is my favorite drug I've ever tried. I find it very useful. You know, when you trip acid, you have these realizations that change the rest of your life if you take the right amount, you know? And I can say from personal experience, my record is I did 4 tabs of acid one time. But all that really happened to my brain was I was like, oh, I could start drinking water throughout the day. That was my big realization. Whereas you take another drug like cocaine, I've tried that, and that made me think I could freestyle rap in public, and that's so much worse. I don't know. I'm a good guy, okay? I want you to know that before the things that I say. I'm a good person. I believe in universal Adderall. I don't mean to get preachy, but I think that Adderall is a human right, and that's why they call it Adderall, you know, not Addersum. Yeah, my doctor kicked me off of my prescription for Adderall because I told him that it was starting to fuck up my nose, and yeah, he was like, dude, you can't do it like that, you know. He was like, that's terrible for your nasal cavity, and I explained to him that I crush it up first, but I don't know. I have this friend named Chance. My buddy Chance, he got his 4th DUI this year. I run around with a tough crowd. But my buddy Chance, he got his 4th DUI, and it meant that he was finally going to have to do prison time. And he came to me as a friend. He was like, Aaron, I'm so nervous because I've heard about getting raped in prison. I'm convinced I'm going to get raped. And I asked him what he was going to do about it, and he said, well, I'm going to work out really hard and train so that when I go in, I can defend myself. But the problem was he only had a month before his sentence started. So all that really happened was he got super sexy. Initially he told me, he was like, dude, I'm going to go find the biggest, baddest guy on the first day of prison, and I'm going to go fuck him up, you know? And I was like, after he became hot, I was like, I think he's going to find you. He will hear of your arrival. What else, guys? Okay, so Maddie was talking about doing fellatio on other guys, so I feel like I can say whatever I want, right? I'm not gonna come off like the bad guy here. Okay, so I don't mean to flex on you hoes, but I have a perfect record on making that lady come, okay? I swear, don't ask her, but I swear to God, I figured out, it took me years, decades to figure this out, but I know the secret to the female orgasm, on our part, fellas. It's not about what you do or how you do it even. It's about perseverance, rugged individualism. It's the pursuit of happiness. No, for real though, that is the secret. You just have to keep going until she says, "I'm good." All right. Okay, so I think the craziest thing about the Charlie Kirk assassination was it's a good segue, right? I thought the craziest thing about that personally was that it took place in Utah. I was taken aback by that, I thought Kansas City was the city of fountains. Guys, I just threw away my chance of working at Saturday Night Live for all of you. Oh, this is live stream too. Great. None of you will ever see me again. No, that was a kind of a risk. I apologize if that was off-putting. I'll tone it down. I appreciate that. I'll tone it down. What do you guys think about Israel? Fuck them. Yeah, listen, I don't know. That whole thing, like, it's caused a lot of problems. I know that's profound to say, especially coming from me or whatever, but it's fucked up my wardrobe, honestly. I have this, my favorite shirt that I own. It's a heavy metal band shirt. It's for a band called Faith No More. I don't know if you guys listen to Faith No More at all, but I have this cool vintage Faith No More shirt, and the problem with this particular shirt, though, is that it has this, like, satanic star on the front of it, okay? And the issue is that it resembles an Israeli flag a little bit too much, And it's caused problems. It's been awkward. I've been out in public, and people have approached me, and they've been like, does that have anything to do with the state of Israel? And I get defensive, which I don't know what that says about the state of Israel, where I have to be like, no, I promise. This is only satanic. I don't fuck around with that evil shit, I'm working out some material for my new special, guys. I found a network that wants to work with me. Yeah. Yes. Have you guys ever heard of Al Jazeera? I'm going to be the first comedian on Al Jazeera Plus, and it's going to be wonderful. What else, guys? So I grew up evangelical Christian. I doubt we have any evangelical Christians in the house right now. It's Wednesday night. They're in church. But if you guys don't know what evangelical Christianity is, I'll break it down for you. Essentially, evangelicals, they take the teachings of Jesus Christ and they mix those, combine them with multi-level marketing, and you arrive at evangelicalism. I don't know. I for one, like, I'm kind of flattered when people try to get me to go to their church. It's like, really, me or whatever, but I'm not gonna go, and I always I always have an excuse, you know. My thing is, my favorite thing to say is, I'm like, oh, I can't make it that day. That's the blood moon. Me and the boys have sacrifices out in the woods. I will literally be tied up on Sunday. Another thing evangelicals like to do is they like to very aggressively just kind of tell you to have a blessed day. I find that odd, you know. It's like you don't know what I believe, but I'm not a confrontational guy, so when people tell me to have a blessed day, I like to just kind of match their energy, and I'll look them right back in the eye, and I'll be like, hey, you too, and may God rain down swift judgment on all our enemies. Okay. I'm going to say one more thing, and then I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, guys. You've been a great audience so far. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm from, like, a really weird family, and no one's ever like, what? But I'm from a very, very strange family. My dad he does falconry. That's, like, his favorite thing in the world. I don't know if you guys know what falconry is. Does anyone know what falconry is? Okay. All right. Some of you are so enthusiastic, I feel like you're in the Falconry Guild. But if you're not familiar with what falconry is, it's this thing where a grown man just neglects his son, spends all of his free time with falcons because they don't suck at baseball or whatever, and they're never communist. All right. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready to keep this show going? You can do better than that. Are you ready? This next comic's great. All right. Please welcome to the stage the hilarious, my friend, Cassie Duncan. Give it up for her.
What's up, Gooners? How are we doing this evening? Hell yeah. Oh, this crowd would know what the fuck that means. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. People out at 10 p.m. on a fucking Wednesday night. You goon. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, you do. You know, everybody makes fun of those fuckers, but I think they're the only ones that are okay in 2025. I was like, is that the key? You just gotta jerk yourself to your brain dead? All right. Oh shit, okay, you guys were too numb on that one. All right. We gotta get used to each other over here. If you didn't like the communist, sorry, it's not going any better from here. Okay. I'm sorry right now if I look really fucking tired right now. I've just spent all day grooming your children, so. Oh, it's been tough, man. You raised some fucking strong-ass kids. I'm trying to get them to change their gender and shit, and they fucking won't do it. I'm like, come on, kids, snip, let's fucking go, dude. I'm trying to get your children to be like me. Oh, fuck, so. Oh, this is fun. So yeah, no, if you're sitting in the crowd going, is she one of those? She kind of looks like one of those. Yes, I am. I'm a Gemini, so you got me. Us Gemini, we have a very distinct red flag look to us, man. You got me, dude. But if you guessed trans woman, I'm disappointed. What gave it away? Was it the extra bass in my voice? Was it the bad tuck job? Eyes up here, everybody, all right? I love getting to do that joke, because then I watch everybody in the crowd's eyes instinctively start to look a little bit lower, so that's fun. It gets you looking at my crotch, dude. Hell, this guy's got a great view. Hell yeah, dude. You're in the splash zone, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. No, I am a trans woman, or as I like to call it, mutilation Barbie. So this is, my mom didn't like that joke either, dude. My mom, but that's how you know I'm a good comedian, is my parents hate my fucking jokes, dude. Oh yeah, no, I know a joke that I put up on Facebook is going to the stage when my mom warms up hotmail.com. You know, she sends one of those I'm disappointed in you emails. For all the comics that have parents that like their material, pussy, fuck you. What do you stand for? Your parents didn't disown you? All right, dude. But yeah, I am a trans woman. I'm your dad's favorite porn category, so. And by looking at this crowd here, some of your favorite porn categories. Oh, did you think it was liberal dudes in my DMs asking me to go to a, college show in Utah? No, it's your dad, dude. Somebody got the Charlie Kirk joke back there. Hell yeah, dude. Us trans girls are really killing it out there, aren't we? Woo, baby, we're hot tonight. Hell yeah. It's 2025. I'm a trans woman. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say up here, dude. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel the fuck shit I've gone through this year. I'm gonna make all the jokes. My mom sent me an email saying like, Cassie, you really shouldn't have made fun of Charlie Kirk. I was like, Mom, I think it was pretty insensitive the way that you were sticking your neck out for him. I think that. Woo! We're serving them hot tonight, dude. Fuck yeah. Whatever, dude. It's Wednesday night. Fuck it, dude. Nah, but it's always conservative dudes in my DMs. It's always like the crusty bald guy with the camera too close to his face in the profile picture. It's that dude, asking to come on my leather jacket. I was like, fuck, damn, dude. It's always those guys. As a comedian, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very poor. And my girlfriend was giving me ideas on how to make some extra money. And she actually suggested OnlyFans. And I'm in my 30s, dude. I responded to that the same way that if somebody told me to go back to college, I'd be like, can I? In my 30s? Can that happen? Can we do that? And she's like, yeah, no, and especially because you're trans, you'll make extra money. And I was like, I don't like that you talk about me being trans like it looks good on an application. All right? And plus, if I was gonna sell nudes, I'm not making money on OnlyFans. The real money for a trans woman is on Truth Social, baby. That's where I'm going to sell fucking nudes, baby. They love that one. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I am jealous of Ground Zero for the bottom surgery it got 24 years ago, dude. Holy shit. You got 2 dicks cut off? I can't get one. What the fuck? How did you afford that in this economy? Oh, man. You should have been there 24 years ago. You didn't get that joke, but whatever. She has a big, gaping, wet vagina now, and I'm so fucking jealous. I'm like, girl, how did you afford that? She was like, oil. So, that's a great fucking joke, and I wish you would have been there for 9/11 to get it. Okay, dude. Oh, yeah, I bet you do. I mean, we're all old here, man. My pronouns, because this looks like a pronoun crowd here tonight. My pronouns, they're she, her, or as my grandparents pronounce it, he, him. So, I guess however you guys want to fucking say it, man. Oh, holy shit, man. Yeah, I come from a very conservative family. I know that there's kind of a myth that all trans people come from liberal homes. No, dude, I came from a QAnon family. One of those. Anybody else spend all their family get-togethers talking about defending Jerusalem in the end times? Was that just me? Okay, cool. You didn't spend every holiday, every Christmas was grandma have you thought about defending Jerusalem? We gotta make it to heaven. We gotta defend Jerusalem when they attack them. I'm like, Grandma, with your stage 4 cancer and grandpa's dementia, you're not defending this dinner table. I don't know what you're talking about with Jerusalem over here. And my grandparents actually said the phrase black privilege one time. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain that one. That's gonna take too long. But knowing that, when I came out a few years ago, you knew this was going to be tough seeing them for the first time, man. That was a tough one, man. But I was like, you know what? As a comedian, I'll at least get some good one-liners out of it because my grandparents are going to say some off-color shit. So let's go, baby. Let's see what they got for me. Joke was on me. It was the nicest time we ever had. I was like, what the fuck? What? This is when you get nice? What? Is this all I had to do to get you to shut up about Biden was change my gender? I would have done this years ago. What the fuck, Grandma? What happened to Jerusalem? I thought my grandpa was going to come up to me and say some shit like, so, are you cutting it off? No, he's like, what's living on the plaza like? What the fuck? Where did this come from, man? After all those years that I had to hear you guys talk about how the vaccine card is the mark of the beast, and you don't have anything for me now for your trans granddaughter? God damn it. I'm trying to get a comedy career over here. Man, if it wasn't for comedy, I was thinking about what would my dream job be. And I think I would love to be an astronaut. Like Katy Perry. I would love that, dude. I think that'd be pretty sick. She's great, man. you know what? She may be able to go to space, but she can't make people care about women's sports the way I can. So it's a thinker. It's a thinker, dude. We got you talking about fencing. That's pretty fucking sick, dude. Nobody was talking about fencing before. Fencing crowd. Cool, dude. You know, all right. But no, I would love to be an astronaut, specifically one that was on the Challenger. So that's, I think I would love to be that. Get that one-way ticket, baby. Hell yeah. But no, I actually do have a corporate job. I gotta get up and do 40 hours a week because, as you can tell, comedy hasn't taken off yet. So I'm still doing the 40-hour week, and I gotta remind myself that I can't do the same jokes that I'm doing up here with my coworkers. The Apple Watch wearers at Cerner don't appreciate this shit at all, dude. I work for Cerner in this joke, so but I can make all these jokes with these depraved comics you've seen tonight, but I can't bring that energy to people talking about the grill they bought over the weekend. So I gotta remind myself, because I cross the line all the time. I'm not like an edgy person at work. I'm not trying to offend people. I just don't know where the line is. Like, there were a couple of guys in the break room the other day, and they were joking about blowjobs. And I forgot what the joke was, but I wanted to join in. And I was like, blowjobs? The only blowjob I want is blowing my brains out. That's their response. They were dead silent. I was like, okay, cool. That was the line. We crossed the line. I got it. And they were just like, Cassie, it's just that this is the third suicide joke you've said this week, and we were starting to get worried. And I was like, no, it's not. I haven't said that many suicide jokes this week, and plus around here, I gotta make jokes. If I went a whole day working here without making a joke, I'd have to kill you know what, I hear it. I hear it now, dude. Oh my God. I'm trying to get a vibe for this crowd here. Are we in for a third suicide joke? Hell fucking yeah, dude. Let's fucking go. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah, man. You always want your comic a little depressed, dude. It's like when you go to a restaurant, you want some weight on your chef. You want me to be suicidal because I come up here and I don't give a shit. Like, if this goes bad, I have an eject button at home. Okay, dude? So you want your comic a little suicidal because then I'm just better up here, man. But recently I did these dumb things. I got bangs. Got bangs recently. It was suggested by my girlfriend, and I was like, oh my God, are we breaking up? What the fuck? Look, I've only been out as a woman for a few years. I thought bangs were like a breakup thing. I thought you got broken up with, you had the chocolate ice cream, and then you Zoe Deschanel'd it up, man. I thought that's what we did. She's like, no, I'm not breaking up with you. It's just you have a gigantic forehead, and I need you to cover that shit up. And I was like, thanks, babe. Makes me feel good. But I saw a friend the other day, and she was like, oh my gosh, Cassie, you got bangs. They look so cute. I love them. And I was like, thank you. It was either bangs or bangs, so we chose the lesser of the two evils. Now, after 3 suicide jokes, you guys have been cool. We can do a 4th in a second if you want. But after 3 suicide jokes, I want to let the crowd know I am in therapy, and I'm on Prozac. We're good, dude. We're working through shit right now, man. So don't get too worried, man. I'm good, man. But it's actually pretty recent that I started the medication. I came home a few weeks ago and I told my girl, I was like, yeah, I gotta get on those anti-Ds. I gotta get on those. And she was like, oh great, now you're gonna be on a 3rd medication that makes your dick not work. And I was like, oh my God, that's so funny, girl. I was like, holy fuck, that's so funny. I just decided to live. Oh my God, I was almost out of here, man, after that bad set, and you saved me with that fucking joke, girl. That's the humor that I have to have. At home, man. Oh man, you guys have been a lovely crowd, and I know you've stuck through some of the shit that I said in the beginning. The guys in the back did not love that. I will have to get the fuck out of here before they kill me. They're like, I love Charlie Kirk. Fuck you. Like, it's like, sorry, snowflake. But anyway, Charlie won't see another one. Sorry. But anyway, I know you've all been wondering, does she have a nickname for her penis? Yes, I do, everybody. Let's finish out on a joke we all like. My princess wand, if you will. I nicknamed it Transagenda. because I'm shoving it down your throat. All right, let's continue the show, everybody. Come on. Your next comic, he is the guy that is responsible for this show. He's been doing this for 3 fucking years. Please give it up for John Sheezer.
Give it up for Cassie. She's fucking one of the best. Fuck yeah. And yourselves, guys. Thank you so much. This has actually been a huge success. Great turnout. You guys were fucking awesome all night, pushing, funny shit on. And you guys came in and sat in the front row late. That's impressive. Whose idea was that? I'm John. I want to shake a hero's hand. And then the bar staff. I'm pretty drunk. I think a lot of us are, and Clayton's responsible. But yes, I've been here passively drinking. I'm trying to get drunk, but I've made the point. Hold on. I'm taking an Uber home, is what I'm trying to say. I'm taking a fucking Uber home. My wife just texted me like, I'm not coming, and I'm way too drunk, and she's way too sober. So I'm like, yes, go to bed, or you're gonna hate me probably for 4 days. Are you guys familiar with the store Bye Bye Baby? Not an abortion clinic. They sell kids' clothes. I was like, your name's Bye Bye Baby? Not even adoption. Horrible fucking name for. Oh man, what's up, man? How many shows have you been to now? 5 or 6. Give it. Your name one more time. What was your name one more time? Jesus. John. Fuck yeah. Give it up. 5 or 6. If I see Nancy, she's the number. You might overtake Nancy. Go, there she is. Yes, Nancy's here. This is the #1 fan. She's been to the absolute most shows. Heck yeah. Fuck yeah. Dude, okay, the gang's together. Let's have fun. I've been writing a lot of dark shit lately, and I think it's just because I'm 44. I'm entering that stage of my life where it's like, yeah, nothing matters. Fuck it. I'll just say the evil shit. And welcome, or never mind, they're leaving. 2 seats right there if you guys need them. No, so I don't have any kids, but my brother, he does. So my nieces and nephews, they're now entering, they're like 7 and 9, and he was talking about bullying. And same thing, my good for, basically everyone I know has got a whole fucking pack of kids. And we were debating on bullying, like which was worse, bullying in the 90s and the 2000s, where it was more like physical bruises, wham, wham, that goes away after 6 days, versus now. And I'm like, bullying's way worse now than it was when I was a kid, because you know how bad it is when your friends find your mom's OnlyFans page? That's bullying. It's one thing to have a bruise, but when your friends are jerking off to your mom, that hits deep. And when it's like, think about it. You show up to school and your friends are like, you better like those Jordans. I paid for them. So yeah, God, kids have it hard. Kids have it much more difficult. I'd rather take a bruise. I mean, that's something that goes on forever. Like, as the friend, because you get these like packs of friends you know your whole life, and then they're at the funeral. Like, man, do you guys remember when he jerked off to his mom 70 years ago? 70 years ago? I just did last week, man. That's what I go to. Best $7 I ever spent. My wife was concerned because I watched too many Sky King videos. Anyone familiar with the Sky King? All right, so there's happy people here. Sky King's a legend. He did a fucking whole loop-de-loop in an Alaskan. He basically loaded up a whole plane with luggage and was like, you know what? I'm crazy. I'm going to fly this myself. And he took it off. He did a barrel roll, loop-de-loop. He died. He did into the ocean. But my wife, she's like, I was feeling down. She's like, you feeling okay? I'm like, I'm feeling okay. She was like, if you were suicidal, you would let me know though, right? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. In a really well-written suicide note. Thank you. I like that one a lot. So like I said, I'm 44, and I was reflecting back on some of the weird shit I've seen in my life. And I think the first real traumatic, they say like traumatic incidents, they disappear and they pop up. Recently, I had one pop up from when I was in 2nd grade. And that's when I found out people could be weird, really fucked up people. I went over to my buddy Nick's house and went down to his basement. And his mom had Tic Tac jars full of toenails. Yeah. Yep, I went over to play with Ninja Turtles and found out people could be real fucked up. Yeah, multiple. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, are those her own toenails over generations, or is she like saving the kids' toenails? I never found out. I never went back over there. What? Clippings. Toenail clippings. Yeah, just Tic Tac jars full of them. Oh no, there was a lot of like brown and yellow. The what? Actually, I lived in South Kansas City. They were Hispanic. Yeah, Esteban. It's sorry. There might have been practicing Santeria, and I just walked in on something. Turns out they were Puerto Rican all the time. Are you Puerto Rican? Oh, okay. Your house was saved. Did not get hit by the hurricane. Good. No, so I grew up in Kansas City and was gone for about 20 years. Recently moved back about 4 years ago. So my parents are both now in their 70s. So I'm trying to help them out around the house, make up for being a shitty teenager, basically, before they die, and be like, see, I'm not that bad. You know, here, I'll cut the grass, and help my mom with the Christmas cards, and which I'm half Mormon, so I have 32 cousins, like huge family. So I'll explain that later. But I walk in last year, I'm helping her out with the Christmas cards, and I'm going through, and I'm like, Marty gets a card? What the, And she's like, well, he's lonely. And I'm like, yeah, that's because he's doing life in prison for killing his family. You don't want to be lonely at Christmas, Marty? Don't murder your kids. Life lesson we can all take home. You don't want to be 67 and lonely at Christmas? Don't kill your family, Marty. And then that brought up a bigger question in my head, like, what do you got to do to not get a Christmas card from my fucking mom? I'm like, it really took the value out of it, because when I lived in LA, I'm like, oh, mom's thinking of me. No, she's thinking of Marty too. It's not that special. Oh, man. Dude, so my wife and I, well, my wife not yet, but I am preparing for erectile dysfunction now in my 40s. It's coming. I am. It's like I'm gonna be a Viagra guy though. Like it's basically you got Cialis, the weird shit at 7-Eleven behind the counter. Probably gives you a heart attack. But yeah, no, I'm Viagra. Cialis I thought about, but the problem with Cialis is that they wanted about 4 years ago they were for erectile dysfunction and then they were like, and now bladder control, which I'm like, cool, but if you're at work and someone's like, hey man, I saw your Cialis on your table. You pee your pants? Like, no, I don't. I can't get, my dick doesn't get hard anymore. Why? It's like, no, everyone thinks you pee your pants now at work. They saw the Cialis and be like, excuse me, everyone. Can I have everyone's attention? I want to clarify the Cialis. It's not for the pants pissing, okay? My dick doesn't get hard anymore. That's why I take it. But though it's exciting for you ladies, though, if you go back home, you meet a guy, and you see Cialis on the nightstand, you're like, dude, this guy's going to rock my world, and there's a 50-50 chance there's going to be plastic sheets on this bed. Then who's having fun? I am. Are you guys still having fun? Nice. Okay, good. We've got 2 comedians left in this marathon of comedy. Who's been here since like 8 o'clock? You guys have been here the longest, so I'm not even gonna. You guys watched us all grow up as pups, you know. These guys used to like incubate us as comedians on Friday nights, taking full care of us. So thank you for that. But this next comic, one of my personal favorites in town, one of my personal favorites in America. You guys are gonna love him. Put your hands together for Max Peterson, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, one more time for John. Let him hear it one more time for doing this. What a nice thing. Can you guys guess my Halloween costume? I'm Clayton from behind the bar. You guys want to see my impression? Hey, what can I get started for you? By the way, I'm in a band. No, I'm just joking. I just bought this shirt because I thought of him. No, I'm doing good. I'm glad you guys are here. This is fun. I've actually not been doing good. I'm glad we're having a good time right now because I got broken up with not that long ago, 4 years ago, and it's been pretty bad. I told my friend about it after we broke up, and I was like, hey, I'm not feeling too good. He was like, man, women, they come and go. I'm like, they usually just go. They never really do that first part ever. So my other friend, I was telling him about it. He was like, man, fuck her. And I was like, I'm trying pretty hard. She's not into it at all. I actually, there's a fucking squeak. I wrote her a letter because I'm going to try to get her back. And I wrote it on a Post-it note so I don't forget. If this is cool with you guys, I'm going to read it. Is that cool with you guys? Okay. Starts off. No, I'm going to do it. I've been dying to read this. Starts off, hey there, Delilah. She's going to take me back. I just know it. What's it like in New York City? I know, pretty good. Haha, just kidding. I know your name's not Delilah, and I know you don't live in New York City. I know you actually live at 1352 Royal Ave, Kansas City, Missouri. Greenhouse blue car. Anyway, I know we haven't talked in a long time, but I just want to let you know I've been thinking about you, and I think you should get checked. So that's it. That's the end of my letter. Here, West Virginia, go ahead, take that. That's all yours. It's just a Post-it note that says, I have a gun. Feel free to keep it. It's a good time. It's a good little bit. Hand it to a cashier. It's a tip. Just go, hey, here you go. No, it's fun. You should get rid of that. It's a bad idea to keep. It's a terrible idea to keep that. I gave that to a guy at a show one time, and he put it in his back pocket. And the next day, he went to the airport, and he forgot it was in there. It was going through TSA, and he pulled it out, and he freaked out. He was like, "Oh shit!" And he was trying to explain to TSA. He was like, "There's this shitty comic, and he wrote a note to his ex-girlfriend that it was dumb and lame." And then they shot him. So you guys got to be careful. Just don't take it to an airport. It's a bad idea. No, it's funny. I actually I gave her PS. She got me a PS5 for Christmas, and I gave it back to her because I felt really bad. I was like, you could give this to your little brother or something. So I gave her the PS5 back, and the first thing she said to me was, she was like, "You're not gonna kill yourself, are you?" I was like, "Deb, have you ever had someone call your bluff before you've even made your bluff?" I was like, I don't know. Do you want me to? I just started sounding like a guy with a shitty business he just started. I was like, well, I don't know. Things are in motion right now. Nothing's concrete yet, but I have a lot of investors. She was like, investors? I'm like, yeah, a lot of people hate me. They want me to kill myself. I don't know. It was really funny, too, because, I think that's the reason I haven't killed myself is because a lot of people want me to. I'm like, no. I'm not going to do it because you want me to. Not anymore. No. I've actually, this is kind of great. I just got paid to have sex not that long ago. Fuck whoever didn't cheer. You're a piece of shit. I'm a sex worker, so you have to respect me. It's kind of how it works. I was just at a bar. I was hanging out, and this lady came up to me, and she was like, hey, I'll pay you $500 if you get to record us having sex. And I was like, what? I was like, I love you. She was like, what? I was like, nothing. Let's get out of here. She was like, let's go back to your place. I was like, all right. So I called my mom, and I was like, hey, we have company coming over. I need you to vacuum. It's a pretty big business deal for me, so go back to my place. It's weird because I'm like, $500. I'm like, this is a lot of money. I got to make this count. So I was trying to do dirty talk, which I'm good at, and just have to clarify, I'm good at it. But I'm good at it for 2 minutes, and then I'm just saying the same thing over again. I'm like, this is good, this is great, this is amazing, this is good, this is great, this is amazing. I don't know what else you want me to say, lady. About halfway through, I have a thesaurus out behind her head. I'm like, this is extravagant. I think I said that wrong. I get the synonyms and antonyms mixed up. I'm like, this is horrendous. Whoa, you're wet. That's cool. I don't know. The weirdest part was when she tried doing dirty talk back to me. She just got really close to my ear and she was like, I have a gun. I'm like, oh, I came. All right, guys. I've been Max Peterson. You guys have been amazing. Yes. Are we ready to keep the show rolling? Come on. This guy, he's one of my favorite comics. He's very funny. Everybody give it up for my good friend, Red. Let him hear it. Woo.
What is up, niggas? Hey! Niggas stayed out late on a Wednesday like we ain't gotta go to work tomorrow. This shit crazy. Oh, man, let me take this shit off. I've been wearing this fucking mask for a long ass time. This mask been scaring the fuck out of white people, boy, I swear. I walked past a white dude earlier. I was like, hey, man, you know the time? He was like, I don't have anything. I don't have nothing. I tried to say the same thing to a white lady. She started screaming, bitch. Ah! I said, now I just want to know what time it is, bitch. And that was it. I just walked away. I just left. I'm like, bitch, I don't even know. It's fucking crazy being black. But it ain't as crazy as being white. White people done fucked up the country once again. Yeah, at first I was cool. There's like the government shut down. I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck. That shit ain't got shit to do with me. Then they was like, but they stopping food stamps. I was like, oh shit, nigga, no! Said, no, I gotta fucking feed these kids with my own money. This is ridiculous. This is the only thing these niggas was good for. It was really their money, you know what I'm saying? They was bringing that shit in. It happened at the worst time too, man, because man, I had left my baby mama. Then I had got back with her though. I got back with her. I am my brother, you know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum. I got back with her. And then like most recently, like the bitch put me back out the house again, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bitch. So no, this time I was like, you know what? I'm cool. I ain't doing shit for this bitch no more. Fuck it. I'm about to stand up on my own feet. And then bam, the food stamps got cut off. I said, oh man, fuck. You know, no, I ain't going back. I just got like a hard choice. Like, do I let the kids starve and learn a lesson? Or I get my shit up, you know what I'm saying? I think I might go with that option, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody gotta know a little bit of struggle in their life every now and then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't ate in 2 weeks, shit. Ever since the bitch put me out, I've been hungry. I'm trying to text, I'm like, I'm about to text this bitch. Man, fuck that bitch, man, I don't even care. Speaking of text, man, hey, man, hit my Venmo up. If y'all ain't Venmo nobody else, Venmo me. I ain't got no phone. My shit broke, nigga broke. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said 150 to get it fixed. I said 150? I ought to rob you, nigga. But I didn't have my mask with me at the time, so I just walked back out the store. I was like, all right, I'm gone. You got me this time. Man, I've been thinking about ways to get rich. I'm about to make a country album. Hell yeah, shit gonna be gas. I've been working on the song, man. I've been working on this song. You hear it? Oh, God. Oh, God. It's called Bitch, Where's My Shit? It go like this. Rolled up this morning. Left my blunt on the table. I said, baby, wake up, but you weren't able. Woo! Rushed off to work. 12-hour shift. Come home, heart sore, bitch, where my shit? Woo, bitch, where's my shit? Ho, you ain't slick. I know what I know and I can't be tricked. Number 1 on the billboards right there. Oh, God. Oh, God, let's go. I'm taking over. Me and Beyonce taking over country music one day at a time. Man. Y'all be saying nigga a lot? Man, white people ain't woke yet, boy. What? A little bit. You like, I'm a little. I say wigger, bro. I'm like, I almost said. I understand, man. I'm black. I can say every word. You know what I'm saying? Except for like certain slurs, but we're not gonna even go there. I just I don't know, man. I've been trying to let white people say nigga more, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh my God, yeah, because you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take the black out of nigga, you feel me? Because every time you say nigga, they automatically think of a black person. I'm like, no, nigga, you too. You voted for Trump, bro. Like, you ain't the most cleanest nigga out here. Plus, I feel like it'll get my name out there more, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I give more white people the N-word pass, more niggas will know my name, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Red gave it to me permission. I'm like, who the fuck is Red? He don't speak for all black people, so I've been working on it, you know what I'm saying? It's been working a little bit. Every time with my friends, I said it, but it didn't go well for me. I'm like, keep practicing, man. Just keep trying. Reparations. Every time a white person get his ass whooped, a black angel gets his wings. Oh man, it's fucking crazy out here, dog. You fucking shut that. Huh? I don't know, bro. You got a broke foot. You seem like you need some motherfucking health insurance, if anything. For real, this nigga out here with the show. I got broke foot, and I'm still drinking, nigga. You must got gout. Oh, that nigga got the pat. No, I'm just playing. Oh, man. Dude. Man, I've been thinking, man, like I said, my big mama did all that shit, bro. And I was just finally be like, at first I wasn't gonna like, but I was like, fuck these bitches. I'm about to just get some hoes. But I thought about it. Bro, if you really think about sex, sex is nasty as hell. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You ever, oh God, you ever, be for real. You ever opened up some pussy lips and seen it? And you seen that slime and shit be sticking to the wall? And what you do? You just go ahead and lick it right up. Blah, blah, blah. That shit nasty as hell. Bro, I was giving the bitch head and I was in the middle of just licking. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't even know this bitch's birthday, dog. Like, what is happening here? I'm like, I don't even. I fucked her and shit, but when I was done, I really started thinking about it. I was like, I'm really a one-woman kind of nigga. This fucking different pussies is. I don't know what is in this pussy goop. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. Hell no. So I stopped eating ass. I ain't eating no more ass till I get married again. That's it. Yeah, cause first time she ate my ass, then I married her. But nah, but like, dudes say like, oh, it's gay to get your ass ate. It wasn't gay, not for me. I didn't moan or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of that. I was just like, yeah, this is nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying this right now, baby. You missed the spot. No. Toes start coming. Don't tear. Don't cut. No. Fucking toes curling up and shit. This shit's crazy. Man. I think I'm transracial. And, I think I'm on the inside. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a white woman. I don't know. Something about Kelly Clarkson really brings the inner white woman out of me, bro. I swear. I spread my wings. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make it in comedy, baby. I do shows like this. I'm like, I'm gonna make it in comedy. My baby mama put me out the house. I ain't got no food. Damn, this is the dream. We literally living it, man. Oh, man. No, they put me there. I've been staying with my moms and shit. But she really gave me the house. I have a house now. Yeah, there's dope shit. Like, don't trip, nigga. I don't know you. Nigga, where at? Oh, God, she gave me a house, and I was like, that's dope, man. I appreciate it. And then when I went inside, I was like, oh, it's really the Roach's house. You just want me to come stay with them. This is crazy. She got some new roaches. Them niggas bite. Oh, God, I was sitting there the other day, motherfucker beat me on my leg. I said, what the fuck is this? A bed bug? And the roach was just sitting there chewing, running away. He's like, thank you, nigga. I'm like, nah, this is different. But I got the house, though. I'm going to fix it up. All you got to do is really train the roaches. You know, niggas act like they can't train animals. You know what I'm saying? How you think Noah put the roaches on the boat in the first place? You know what I'm saying? You think them roaches just crawled on there? No, he was like, you know what I mean? Oh, man, the house came with a cat. I don't even like cats. Cats is the most whitest thing I've ever seen. Like, I fucking, every time I see a cat, I think of you. I think of a white man with glasses and a strap around his shoulder. I'm like, this nigga got a cat. Probably got 2 of them at the crib. I got the cat. I didn't like the nigga till I seen his balls. I was like, all right, you know what? That's a nice pair of balls for a cat. I'll keep you, bro. I'll keep you. Like, it was weird to think at first, but if you seen his balls, you would know. I'm gonna take a picture, and I'm gonna bring it here next week. Come here next week. I'm gonna have the cat balls on my phone. Once y'all Venmo me the money to get my phone out the shop. All right. I'm not gonna take a picture of the cat balls. He's like, don't you do that to a cat. How old is that cat? That could be cat child porn. You don't know how old that cat is. Man, y'all remember when y'all was young and y'all used to fuck? Anybody in here was young and fucking like in their young teen days? Hell yeah. You know, you can't think about that shit now because you're a grown man. You know? You can't go back and fantasize about them days. Like, I remember I was in 7th grade getting that whoop whoop. Oh, damn, how'd you know my thoughts, nigga? Can't think about these young bitches, nigga. That's why I don't jack off to memory no more, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have some porn. I stopped watching porn for a long time. It was making me mad. Yeah, what am I gonna watch some fucking porn for? I'm watching a nigga having more fun than me. That shit's impressive. That's like a crackhead getting on YouTube and watching niggas smoke crack and get high. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there like, damn, that shit look like it feel good. Damn. Nah, man, I had to stop watching that shit, man. I was getting mad. All the bitches I was getting wasn't looking like the porn bitches. I'm like, why do I keep getting these old ladies, dog? I don't even like granny porn. But old women give up the pussy the fastest, you know what I'm saying? They figure they about to die, so they gotta get that last nut off anyways. And I don't discriminate, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs some dick in their life. Even if they're like 80 years old, you know what I'm saying? He said, no, nigga, you about 80 years old. You gonna want some pussy in your life. Old ass dude. No. Nah, man. Yeah, look, it's getting late. Look, niggas tired of listening to jokes. Niggas is walking around and talking and shit. Damn, man. Don't get tired of the jokes when I get on stage, nigga. I ain't even finished yet. Y'all ain't even see the part when I rob everybody. Cause I ain't even seen nobody bust their phone out for the Venmo, so I'm gonna do it the old school way. It's a bomb. This is a bomb, nigga. I will blow this bitch up. No, don't strip. Yeah, there's some bad bitches in here. I don't want my dick to get hard while I'm robbing people, you know what I'm saying? Freeze, but bounce them titties real fast. No, I don't want that to happen. What is it about a titty, man? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Titties is amazing, because a titty can really be any size and you would love that titty. For real, people be like, I want some big double. I don't know, I seen some A cups and I was like, I like them long nipples. You know what I'm saying? I like a titty. A titty, hey boy, titty come in all shapes and sizes and you'll still love it. I swear to God, I will. It ain't like some ass. I don't like ass like you can get a flat ass, you be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When I hug you from the front, I want to be able to feel something. You know what I'm saying? It could be something small, like, you know what I'm saying? But it can't be nothing like, you know what I mean? I'm pulling your pants and shit. Oh, damn, this is crazy. Gotta start her up like a yo-yo. I got a lawnmower this bitch. Start riding you and shit. I don't know how much time. You flashed that light? Did you flash the light? Shout out to the white man giving me a chance. On me, man, it's always one. You know what I'm saying? And when you get that one, you stick to him. You feel me? I'm gonna be at this nigga house tonight. He ain't even gonna know. Red, that's my PS5. I know, bro, but shit, look, I did the show. Nobody sent the Venmo, bro, but I needed something. You know what I'm saying? You nigga give me no drink, nothing. I had to come to the crib and get the PS5, bro. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna go steal your cats, bro. My name is Red. Good night.
Give it up for Red, who finished the comedy marathon that we experienced tonight. Some of you guys came in early, some of you guys came in late. Comedians, talk to me. I've got one of these posters if you would like to send home with you. And audience members, $10. If you would like, come talk to me. I'll be right over there. And lastly, thank you, Hillsiders. Amazing venue, amazing staff. They make all of this possible. And you guys, follow us, come back, see us again. We do this every month. What do you guys say, huh? Did you guys have a good time? Fuck yeah. Hands up, shrug. Yeah, I was surprised. I was expecting shit, and I laughed. Thank you. All right, let's continue to drink, and I'll break all this down.